experts call toxic masculinity.
Research found the underlying cause for could-be masculinity context culture.
Toxic masculinity, we've sort of heard this phrase popping up. The phrase has gained a lot of attention recently, especially with the Me Too movement.
It's showtime.
I'm no godless Tommy. I fought the Star-Spangled Banner.
You bring the cavalry?
Woman, I am the cavalry.
They are my people. I am their sovereign. I love them.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Are you ready to sit this now?
Not. Stick around.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Masculine Mondays, episode number 32. We're talking about Lethal Weapon, a Christmas movie, because it is Christmas time, full of craziness and people getting too old for this-ish. We can't curse until we're 15 minutes into YouTube because of some weird algorithmic crap. So that being said, I'm going to bring in my panelists, Mr. Goodwood and Blue Collar Loser. How are you, gentlemen, tonight?
Oh yeah, Blizz. He's muted. That's the way he is tonight.
Yeah, he was taking up the bottle cap.
Is being respectful. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you said getting too old for this shit. I'm like, well, we got an older statesman on the panel.
Yeah, no, it's all right. You know, if you're new here, and you're wondering what the hell is Masculine Mondays, what the hell is masculine parts in cinema? Why does it matter? Why do we talk about masculinity and Lethal Weapon? Well, because the scape of Hollywood has gone down the gutters, gone down the garbage, the drainage disposal.
Oh yeah,
it sucks. There's really no other way to say it. So what we're doing here is we're talking about all the movies that don't suck. And we talk about the masculinity. We give it a little rating. We talk about the characters. We talk about their traits. And, is there any affirmation there? Do they have any inspiration and aspiration in terms of some of the masculine values? And we talk about a few different scenes just to, streamline things a bit more now. So, grab a seat, grab a drink, water, whatever floats your boat.
Eggnog, protein powder. Just
hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Always is and always shall be here.
Now, it's my understanding, based on some comments that I've read recently, that we are chud incels, and part of the manosphere. Apparently, Tate. We're running a Tate-like operation. It's all very exciting, and I had no idea, and I'm so excited that this is an incel. I still managed to have grandkids. I don't know how that happened, but
yeah. It is weird. How some of the comments out there just
it's almost like they didn't watch the episodes at all.
Yeah, especially last week, right?
Yeah, that one was amusing.
Yeah, that was very amusing. It's like they saw the intro, or they just saw the actual title of the stream and decided to base their entire comment on said post about said stream, without watching probably, 5 minutes of it. Now listen, I'm not here to bring toxic masculinity. I'm here to bring real masculinity. So I'm going to keep this very nice and very brief. Do yourself a favor, educate yourself. Listen to what we have to say. I actually presented in an actual slideshow for you. It's like a learning experience here, because you might not have had one in school or in college or any other some sort of form of education. So I'm actually taking the due diligence and delivering it for you on a silver platter. Well, all you have to do is listen, soak it into that feeble little brain of yours. And then maybe by the end of the stream, you go, I might have actually grown some chest hair, or my balls might have dropped, or I can actually drink whiskey now like a real man, or maybe just, be a man at that. So,
alcohol,
if your feelings were hurt, I don't give a damn. In fact, I have a clip especially for you.
Bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here.
Oh,
Well, that pretty much sums it up, I think.
Blaine said it perfectly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But for the people who have been taking a seat and have been here, like Wayfair, like and subscribe, good people, because we're not too old for this shit. We aren't. And yeah, I speak for all three of us here. If we're staying up later than you, then I don't know.
Yeah, I hope mommy tucked you in.
Yeah. Hope you got that nice warm bottle of milk and your blankie, and you got your little pacifier. You know, getting burped in the back, little. You know, something like that.
I mean, normally you have to pay extra for that kind of thing.
I know, yeah. Hire a babysitter at that point. Jamma says hello. I'll join later. I hope you're getting a pump on, and that's why you're joining later, Jamma.
That's what I just did.
Waylon, what's going on, my dude? How you doing, man? What we drinking tonight? What's up, Rio?
Right. I got you, Waylon.
Yo, Rio.
I am doing well. Hope you are too, my friend. Oh, across the pond, our Scottish friend says, I'm getting too old for this shit, or shite, I should say.
That's not what he said. He said, I'm getting too shit.
Getting too shit for this shit. I read too quickly.
See what the brain does to you.
I'm getting, I know.
Yep.
Since I haven't had anything to drink, that's why my reading has
Also,
just gone
Nick, I would watch out for your shoes, because Melvin noticed that he's not a mod and he wanted his 2 pounds back, but since he can't get that, he may be stealing your shoes.
I'm not wearing any shoes. I took the Die Hard route, even though we're not talking about Die Hard tonight. My feet are, making fists on my carpet. So
yeah, there we go.
Now, if Kato were here, that would probably get him excited. But
oh God, no,
not
that.
Yeah. He's not in the masculine side of things.
I'm pretty sure in this movie that Mel Gibson suddenly grows shoes on his feet, because at one point he's running barefoot down Hollywood Boulevard, and then suddenly he's got on deck shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just that masculine.
Had some Irish in the accent for a second. Yeah, I know. It fits, right? It's got the ish in it.
Now, which Irish? I mean, there's the Lucky
Northern?
Charms Irish, and then there's the I'm going to send you a package that may be somewhat explosive Irish accent.
Yeah, they're always trying to steal me Lucky Charms.
Yeah, they're up to me Lucky Charms.
Why is always everyone laugh when I be saying it?
Yeah.
Classic.
Malia says, I'm too old. No, you're not. I call pressing X to doubt.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What kind of pump?
Number.
Well, hopefully it's the one in the gym and not the Austin Powers kind. You know what I mean?
I mean,
he's using his right or his left hand for that.
those things do expire too after time. So I've been told.
So says the package warning. I battered my house. If you want to be diabolical, just steal one shoe. Yeah, who steals one shoe?
I mean, that's when you start looking at the dryer going, motherfucker, you been eating socks. Did you eat a shoe this time? Is that what happened?
It's evolving.
We got another guy over here, Mr. Jacob Ironside. What's going on, dude? He says, Roger Murtaugh, have you ever met anybody you didn't kill? Rick says, well, I haven't killed you yet.
Don't do me no favors.
Yeah. That's a nice little pool conversation, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand over here and be happy.
See, when you shoot the guy in the leg, he doesn't die. So
now
then
we
you can
got some
question him later.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I watched this movie last night, I'm like, it starts off with a Christmas song.
Yeah, Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock. And
it ends with Elvis singing I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Yep.
As Mr. Joshua says, goddamn Christmas.
Yep. Yep. With Christmas tree, it's Christmas Day. You can't be eating the world's worst Christmas turkey alone.
No.
So
I'm gonna buy the whole kilo of Coke, and if you maybe throw in a 6-footer for me.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Beavers?
I got $100.
Nick can go and miss this too. Nice pair of 80s boobs.
Yeah, the other thing too, the way the scene that kind of starts to pan into the room, Great view.
Mhm.
And I'm not talking about outward view. I'm talking about inward view.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
you know, yeah. She's a bit. She's on cloud 9, and then she goes down to cloud 0.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate, of course, because like,
Look, those stairs can be very tiring. So sometimes you just got to skip them.
which yeah, and you'd think that on a certain type of, drug or product, as they Mr. Joshua says, right? It would have made it a little bit easier, but there's the long way and then there's the fast way, and
That's right.
Yeah, that one-way ticket and she took, unfortunately, and it kind of sets a chain of events through our protagonists here in Lethal Weapon, which is great. And I'm just young enough.
I mean, pumpkin years aren't human years, so.
If you're saying that Gord, then I am too. I don't think this movie gets talked enough about for the Christmas sake of things. I know a lot of people love this movie and enjoy it, but it's always Die Hard, Die Hard, Die Hard. There's really no one ever talking or debating whether or not this is a Christmas movie, and obviously, it is.
It's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard is.
To that, I will agree.
Christmas is actually a necessary component to the story and what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, the film starts off with playing Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, well, and Riggs is depressed because it's the holidays and he's thinking about his wife that died a couple years ago. Yep. And you have the jumper because he says, we all get depressed this silly time of year.
Not only that, but the other cop that's talking to Murtaugh in his office is like, I guess I'm an 80s man. He's like, what is it? What does that mean?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I cried
in bed.
My bed last night. He's like, were you with a woman? He's like, no, I was alone. Like,
no. But you think I was crying?
Yeah, because it's Christmas time. I'm alone. Of course, I'm depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, people like that have persisted over the generations, and
I mean, I got it right now, Nick. She's 3 minutes in. She's doing like a line of coke. I mean, what's more Christmas than that? Like,
she's not doing coke though. It's heroin.
It's a powdery substance, much like snow.
Yeah. Well, given what the General and Mr. Joshua are importing, and remember, this was written by Shane Black.
Yeah,
this is the same year as Predator, and that was when he was getting good 80s coke, and then he was getting Nebraska meth and wrote The Predator, which is not nearly as good.
Yeah, the fall off for Shane Black is real, which is quite unfortunate. The Long Kiss Goodnight, yeah.
That's a good movie. That's a fun movie.
I think it's the first time I've seen Jet Li in a movie.
Not this movie.
I mean,
I think it was 4, right?
He was in 4. Yeah.
And the fourth one.
Was it Die Hard 3 that, or sorry, Die Hard 3, Lethal Weapon 3 that Joe Pesci first joined?
No, he's in 2.
He joined in 2. Yeah, that's right, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone knows
They
fuck you in the drive-thru.
They fuck you in the drive-thru.
They fuck you in the drive-thru.
The best is when they go to the South African embassy.
Oh God!
Because Murtaugh wants to immigrate, but you're Blick. He is. You are.
Oh yeah, you are.
I mean, McTiernan knows how he was making Christmas movie when he was making Die Hard for sure.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew deep down. He wasn't playing us for fools.
I mean, he was trying to catch up to Lethal Weapon, who had that had come out the year previously. And
Speaking of the man with the raid, what's going on,
what
man?
up?
How you doing?
Sorry I was late. My stream ended up running long. That's not the only thing about me is long. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Your hair. No,
he's got long hair.
No, I was driving home after dinner, and so I was listening to you in the car. So I was like, all right, well, as long as Leon's still going, then we're good. So, and I got here a little early, speeding down the highway. Like a
because you can't drive 55.
I can't. Not at night. And I'm just like, people drive. Yeah. It's the holidays. You need to move. Put the pedal to the metal.
Who would do that at night?
Go at least 5 miles per hour over the speed limit.
for Leon Beer Fleet. I got the Svedka.
For Pete's sake.
100 proof vodka. Only $1.
Nice. Svedka is so much better than New Amsterdam, which is what I usually drink, but it's
But yeah, it was only $1, so 100 fucking
yeah,
proof.
no, Svedka is great. I like Svedka.
St. Hugo.
Got some
we got a
eggnog,
bunch of
Leon.
people.
Evan Williams whiskey eggnog.
I love eggnog, but it sits so heavy on the stomach. I can't ever get drunk on it. Like
Yeah,
I feel sick before I feel drunk. But I love the taste of eggnog.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, it's so much sugar. I can't. I'm hardly drinking it all right now anyway because of the carnivore diet. I mean, maybe I'll have some, a glass of vodka or something now and again. But like, body metabolizes the alcohol before it does the fat and whatnot. But man, speaking of though, I mean, dude, you saw my T-bone earlier, didn't you, Nick?
That was good, man.
Fucking good.
That looked good.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, I need to get some more steaks. I'm out. But
get them while you can, man. It's only going up in price.
Yeah, I was like, that's the problem. I mean, the place that I usually go to, where I went to last night when I had my Wagyu tallow brownie, I was talking about it in chat.
Sounded so good.
Oh, dude, it's so good. And the Wagyu egg rolls with Wagyu breakfast burrito. It's fire, dude. Only here in Central Florida.
I would need to try Wagyu. I've never had it, to my knowledge.
The place that I mean, they sell like the actual meat as well. So like, and it's actually a decent price. Jesus. Someone's got a small wiener. But I didn't mean to make you
can tell by the fart can.
Yeah.
My Honda Civic is so fast.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on what it is, like, I was telling Niat this because he's Australian, right? And I was like, dude, like, because I hadn't met him in time. Otherwise, I was like, dude, if I'd have met you sooner, I would have said, try out this place in Orlando, where you could have actually gotten some really good Australian Wagyu. But hey, next time, right? So it's a good spot that's not too far away from even like where MegaCon's going to be. So it's maybe like a 15-minute drive. So it's not too bad, but it's a small, like, kind of chill place. But I think it's maybe like 15 a pound.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, the way like things have been going already, and I'm like, at least it's like in like nice marbleized Australian Wagyu, right? That's fresh, so it's nice.
Oh yeah.
I mean, nowadays you're getting just generic ribeye for about that price.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only going to get worse because of the stupidity of prior administrations and their decisions with regards to some farm policy.
Was that an auto pen? Not to get too much into that, but was that an auto pen thing, perhaps?
I mean, I'm not sure anything they did wasn't.
Yeah, it's 90%. So but the Nakatomi Plaza Fox Tower seen the Lethal Weapon 2 also. Ali Young was a baddie in Die Hard 1 and Lethal Weapon 1. They're in the same universe in my head.
I mean, if you're creating the Ali Young cinematic universe, everything in the 80s is all part of the same movie.
Is that the Asian dude with the Fu Manchu and the bald?
Yeah, bald with the long hair.
Dude,
yeah,
that guy's awesome. He's great. He's the greatest henchman actor to ever henchman.
He is in everything in the 80s.
He was the fucking Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
he's in Big Trouble in Little China. He's guys everything.
I wish. I mean, I wish, but it would have been funny to see like the early onset days of like having things in the same universe, and you would have seen like Riggs and Murtaugh, and then John McClane, like just
they're at the same donut shop. Al comes in.
Someone's gonna AI that shit.
Maybe if they haven't already, that would have been kind of funny. But so if you haven't seen Lethal Weapon, I don't know what you've been doing. I know not everyone's seen this.
I joined 20 minutes late, and we ain't even started talking about the movie yet. I'm feeling good. All right, cool.
Yeah, we did.
It was 15, only like 15 minutes late, but yeah, something like that. Anyway, I know Rabnat hadn't seen Predator, and I'm not trying to call you out, my bud. I'm not trying to call you out. I promise.
I just call him out. He missed my streams. So call him out. Fuck you, Rabnat. Love you.
Have you seen Lethal Weapon?
That hurts.
Have you seen Lethal Weapon? I'm waiting for you.
We know Brawler hasn't.
I know. I asked Brawler. I was like, "Hey, bud, have you seen Lethal Weapon?" He's like, "No, that's one I've been meaning to do." And I was like,
My brother.
All these fucking young bucks up in this bitch, bro.
We need to change that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I
to
mean,
be fair,
first of
it's kind of good though. It means we all reaching out to the youths and teaching them little by little. So.
The two youths.
No,
I mean,
two what?
What is a youth?
That's a masculine movie.
What the thing though is that these younger people, they need to sue their parents just for malpractice, because this is ridiculous. I mean, how the hell do you grow up and at some point your dad doesn't go, all right, you need to see these movies?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
A rite of passage.
My dad showed me Braveheart right back when I was young. Like, it was first movie titties I ever saw. So shout out, love your Papa Paradise. It was my aunt that showed me Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. She fucking loves those movies.
Nice.
Well, see, I mean, again, if you have a good, solid family, then everybody's going to go, okay, well, have you seen this one? All right, come on in and sit down. Here we go.
Let's be honest.
Oh, dude, yeah. The list of movies my aunt showed me, like, as much as I love my dad, he was more like actual historical, and I get Braveheart and historical. Like, things like Braveheart or what's that shitty one with Tom Hanks everybody loves, the war one I fucking hate.
The Last
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, Saving Private Ryan.
But like when it comes to like the macho 80s movies, like my aunt, she showed me Predator, she showed me Terminator, she showed me Lethal Weapon, Air Force One, Die Hard. I mean, the list goes on. Like all the 80s bangers was my aunt, not my dad. It was crazy.
Well, because even 80s women had more testosterone than the past 10 years of men.
That's true.
That is a fact. Yes, I agree, Dax. My cousin Vinny is amazing.
Are you sure?
Jeremy was streaming. Well, we know he's a fig, so it's fine. Still haven't seen RoboCop.
Jesus,
peepers.
God almighty.
Come on, Kitty. You know better than that.
This is why I drink.
I'll abstain from commenting on that.
I think even your host that you're residing in has seen it.
Well, now. Had you seen it before your show?
I think she saw it before Niats, maybe.
Not you. I think Niats,
yeah. Now, never seen it, Molly says. We'll watch it once I get home. If it doesn't live up to my lofty expectations, I'm blaming you, Nick. I promise I will not be getting blamed. I will be getting and receiving thanks and praise.
Super chats and the like.
Right.
Jeremy the Predator streaming. Yep, he's watching. Jeremy the Predator is watching Badlands and going, see, mine's not this bad.
It's sad but true.
Why are you so retarded, Jeremy? Please.
It's a Thanos. Perhaps I was too harsh on you.
Yes. No, I was plenty harsh on Jeremy the Predator.
And now it's just balance all around. But rest in peace, Lofty.
Yes.
Zax.
Hey, Zax.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yeah, I miss.
Hope you're
I
feeling
miss
better,
Lofty
man.
too, but my aim is improving.
RoboCop is historically accurate. That's also true.
And now currently resides in Detroit. They finally they put up the statue.
Oh, yeah, no, it took them 20 years to make that statue.
I mean, it was Detroit. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how long it takes for it to get stolen.
Yeah, really.
So there's a lot of traits that we talk about in masculinity. These are just some of them that we'll reference, we'll apply, or I have applied to the characters that we're going to go over. And keep in mind, I don't have a dictatorship here. If liar. I say something, liar. Yeah, no. My hands resisting. My hands resisting. I try to apply to things that I think are correct. But that's why we have debates and we have discussions as to, if there's something that is wrong and, or maybe I don't have it right. Maybe there's a little bit more to it. But that's why I enjoy these conversations here. And then obviously there's the three things that are important. The AIA sort of rating, affirmation, inspiration, aspiration for the masculine values of each character. And, for this type of movie and, there's not a ton of characters. And I was
gonna say, it's gonna be a really hard movie not to just like say, oh yeah, they nailed it perfect for everyone, for at least our two leads. Like,
yeah, so
damn near perfect film when it comes to the actual masculinity. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah. So, would you say in terms of before I even show the slide, what would you say Riggs has an example? Do you think he nailed all three? And the green.
I mean, that's his arc is kind of nailing all three. I mean, by at the start of the movie, I'd say he's in the red at all three. His entire arc is getting into the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, I think for both Riggs and Murtaugh, I mean, the way it's again, not to be any sort of bias, but the rating that I had overall is what's being shown. But you're right, Leon, because again, he is going from this, moment of, and that's the first thing we're going to talk about of the 5 scenes, seeing what his daily routine and how depressing it is for him, how anti-masculine it actually is for him for a lot of his life, his daily life. He is broken, and he is like this suicidal warrior. And it is because of the job that really keeps him going for his duty, everything that he believes in for the badge. But he's so willing to put his life on the line here, and it's like, he fought in Vietnam, right? We knew that he killed a bunch of those shadow company pussies, as he calls them. But it's like the war ends and then the man doesn't necessarily come home with it. But the fact that he also loses his wife that he loved more than anything, that that was his almost like saving grace. It was like he lost his angel. And that ultimately helped with breaking him as a character, as a person. And I think the traits that he does have over the course of the movie, right? Maybe not so much at the start of it, but, he does have courage. He does have discipline. He's obviously willing to make sacrifices by taking a shotgun to the chest, smart enough to wear a vest. But, it's like, as he says, Murtaugh says 2 inches higher and you would have been dead, I think. And he's like, 2 inches lower than I would have been, had problems in the bed, but so again, willing to make that sacrifice and take a bullet. He does find resolve, I should say. I think his restraint is fractured in terms of what he has to go through again over the course of this movie. He does find a moral compass, or I think he has.
I'd say he restored. I mean, it's implied that he had a moral compass before, and that's one of the things that got broken, and so like it gets restored by the end of the film.
Yes, and then obviously he does have a lot of honor, though.
I'm not sure he ever like his moral compass is damaged, other than he wants to die because he misses his wife, but it's not like he's running amok and breaking the law and things like that. He is being a bit direct with people, but there's nothing that's really like morally.
Well, I mean, I would say his moral compass is askew. At least if we're going to look at this from a religious purview, that's one of the ultimate sins you can do is commit suicide. And he's effectively going on these suicide runs, like hoping to not come back. And so, like, if you want to take the religious route, you could say the moral compass is askew. And I get that he's not outwardly malicious or immoral to others, but being immoral to oneself could be, it's equally as self-destructive and immoral.
Yeah, I don't, but I think that's a different thing, because the morality that they have and is on display is not that of a religious warrior or anything like that. It's purely like, I mean, the one thing he says, it's the only thing I was ever good at, killing, that he kills a guy in Laos from 1,000 yards. Only 8 or 10 guys in the world that could have done that.
Which is my favorite line in the movie.
But that's his understanding is the job is what keeps him alive, and it's doing those things, the helping people and catching criminals and things like that. So everything about that is moral, absent a religious component that I'm not sure he even demonstrates. So you can't really hold him to account for it.
It's that weird mentality where it's like he's not outwardly suicidal, because if he was, he would have did it by now. But he's towing a line of like not giving a fuck. He still has his morals. He still is a good person at heart. He's been so damaged by life where it's like he's really towing that line of insanity. It's like, I still am a good person, but I just don't care anymore. But he still is not actively trying to.
Yeah, the pain and the burden of going on without his wife. I mean, that's he is suicidal in that case, and the concern from others is that he's actually suicidal on the job, which you could see it that way, but I'm not sure that he actually is. he's reckless at times because he doesn't give a damn about living or not. But it's not like he's trying to get killed in these situations.
That's what I'm saying. Because if he was purely suicidal, he wouldn't have worn bulletproof vest.
Yeah, or you just talk shit to the criminals in the beginning and they shoot you and then it's all good.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, and this is something that, I think from the beginning to the end, just to kind of even show his character, right? When you see a scene and what he's doing and what he's sort of putting himself on the line for with this scene.
You calling me crazy? You think I'm crazy? Yeah, you want to see crazy? I'll tell you.
Like, dude's just ready. But also, love Three Stooges.
That's a real badge. This is a real fucking gun.
Yep.
I mean, plus too, his first
not
scene
100,000.
Yeah, I mean, his first scene too. We can see Mel Gibson's manly, pale, white booty. That's manly.
Yeah, listen. If anyone ever wanted to see Mel Gibson's ass and
it's pretty good.
A decent amount of chest and abs, this movie is for you.
Yep.
So Molly, this might be you'd probably thank me at that point if you like Mel Gibson, especially young Mel Gibson, right? So
timestamp 6 minutes on.
There we go.
The fact that Blue Collar has that time.
You had that on lock, bro. Like,
yeah, it's
I'm watching along for research purposes.
He paused hard.
Keep your hands where we can see them during the stream, if you'd be so kind.
I'm drinking white creamy liquid, so.
All right, keep this motherfucker.
That's right. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat.
If that fills up, and I don't see a bottle filling it up,
please don't say fill up. Like,
we're gonna.
It's already halfway gone.
Gonna need to keep your hands where we can see them at all times.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you have seen this movie, Rad Dad. Okay, good. But
you said you saw it this year for the first time. You saw it this past August.
Yeah.
I was sick. Okay, my bad. I missed that. I'm terrible. But thanks, Liam, for catching that. Yeah, because you see it a lot of the times, especially when he jumps off the building, right? It's like, I mean, that's not necessarily a dangerous moment just because he obviously is jumping into a giant.
Well, it's dangerous. It's just not self-dangerous. Like
right.
What's dangerous about it is he is taking quite the risk in handling the situation with another party the way he's handling it.
Right. Like, yeah.
Well, the good news is he cured that man of his suicidal tendencies because he's like, oh, my God, get him out of here. He's trying to kill me.
Fucking rolled them dice, and let's say,
yeah, like, oh,
like,
oh, you doing this for attention? I'm gonna actually put you through and see how much you want to do that.
Yeah, and Mel in this film, like, remember the whole like line? He's like, "You want to jump? Fine." The way he looks at him, the intensity.
Yeah,
like,
why not
jump?
Well, that's fine by me.
Too. That's also Gibson on the '80s coke. It'll make your eyes bulge like that.
I feel like Michael Keaton just watched that scene on loop for his like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Like,
you want to get
nuts? Right there.
I love the scene when the beginning when the guy takes him hostage and then he takes the gun and he headbutts him and then takes the gun and puts it at that guy and the guy is just looking at him and you can see him shitting his pants and the whole reason is because Gibson's doing the crazy eyes and all that, right? And
right after this part,
and the dude's just like, I don't want to take him out.
Y'all saying crazy eyes, and like I get it, but I just kind of assume this is what Australians look like after the Emu Wars. It's like always.
Yeah, I mean they've seen some shit. Yeah, talking about broken soldiers there. That's.
I forgot to dissect how manly this too. He wakes up, Riggs, in his trailer right here. The cigarette's already lit. Like that's goddamn. It's like that's badass. Like
he cracks a beer to get rid of the hair of the dog that bit him.
What a legend! He's the cigarette lit itself for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say a majority of his character is like he lives between this, suspension of survival and surrender. Like he's obviously performing a ton of reckless acts on the day job. As Radnad says here, he it doesn't matter what the situation is. It's like, oh, cool, I might get shot here. Oh well, like it's fine. I'm dying on the job. Like, It's again later on in the scene we're going to talk about momentarily when Murtaugh's like, you're not doing this for a suicidal penchant. Like he's like, you really are crazy. And it's like, I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. Yeah. It's been a lot of
jumping off buildings. Yeah, jumping off buildings does burn a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Well, and pulling the trigger on the pistol under your chin.
Yeah. That with the gun that's not your own, so it's not using
and he pulls it, the hammer drops. It is only Murtaugh that stops that from splattering.
I know Gilman mentioned that as a kid, never noticed until watching it like a year ago. If you pause, I'm like, oh shit, he's right. He actually
he puts the web of his thumb in there.
And the thing that, again, like just looking at the depth of his character with masculinity here, it's like he's teaching people that without a fully developed masculinity, again, like if you're achieving every sort of thing you possibly can, without it, your purpose is going to rot away from the inside, and that's kind of what's happened to him. Like he obviously has certain values still, but every single day, as we see in the one scene, and he tells Murtaugh, like, every day it's like he goes through the same repetitious cycle, and where he has a hollow point bullet ready to just go straight through his head, and he doesn't. And obviously it's about finding a reason to remain alive, and I think the importance of the partnership of Murtaugh is incredibly valuable, because it allows Riggs, it's like he gets a second chance. He finds new purpose, and he finds through these obstacles and these like trials and tribulations that he obviously risks his life for and lives on the edge consistently. But it's through this experience alongside Riggs and everything that he's involved with. Like, he doesn't have a family, but he realizes that his partner does. And he's using that to kind of fuel his own demons or rage or things that he's been battling against for a good purpose, right? It's like, using this sort of violence for a cause. And obviously there's a good cause to kill some bad guys that not only abduct your partner's eldest daughter, who happens to like you, of course, just, ironically.
That's Mr. Riggs.
Mr. Riggs, yeah. But, it's like, I love how protective he becomes as well. Like that, in the moment, Riggs says, like, they took my daughter, man. And he walks away, and you just see that look when he puts the phone down. It's like, things are already spinning in his head. And even though it's a little depressing later on when he's like, she's already dead, man. It's like, well, hold on, Riggs. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Well, you're gonna have to take her back. They're not gonna give it to her.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So
and we're gonna get bloody in this.
Yeah,
and just Nick, checking out scenes. I mean, right there at the 60-minute mark, when he actually, people tend to forget, like, he puts the bullet in the chamber, he pops the safety off. He is like 99.9%. He's right fucking there, man.
Oh yeah,
it's man. That scene is deep, man.
Yeah, he's literally like a couple millimeters right of that guy firing off and going through him. So
and he's looking right at the barrel. So like,
yep. And again, there's a lot of value that comes from his partnership with Murtaugh. And again, it's because of Murtaugh that he's able to kind of, as Leon said, I agree. Like in the beginning, it's all red. His affirmation, inspiration, and aspiration are red to me. But the course of time, you throw a movie that's not too long, which is nice, he goes green. He actually achieves, that goes through all the steps that you would normally like to see or a character take, especially like Riggs here. So,
yeah, the big thing is that he no longer has a life, other than the job, and that isn't enough for him, because then I mean, it keeps him going, but that's not sufficient. Just as any man, I mean, if all you're doing is your work, then you're not living a life really. You have to have people that you're doing it for, and the family. And so he gets a surrogate family through Murtaugh, but also that him and Murtaugh become more than just partners, and they really become friends, and there's trust there, and that's all he really needs. Again, to have people that makes everything that he does worth doing.
Yeah. And so
agree.
many
I would
times.
also notate that because we were mentioning how Riggs is his starting point is everything in the red. I would argue that at least in terms of inspiration and aspiration, Murtaugh starts in the yellow, and his journey of helping Riggs get to the green is what puts him in green by film's end. Like, it's not that he is not a masculine character from the jump, because he is, but he is sort of a complacent in his masculinity.
He's a bit incomplete. He hasn't really gone all the way. It's you really only discover yourself when you're pushed to your limits, and he hasn't really done that. I mean, although he did fight in Vietnam and all that, but even his buddy mentions that he took a shot to the chest, for him.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier too. We see it in so many different TV shows and movies that Riggs and Murtaugh, because they become cops. There's cops that are partners, then there's cops that become friends, then there's cops that become basically a second family. And it's in his military. Some of these military guys, you go overseas, you come back, you have a new brother in your life.
Yeah, Draconis brought it. That's the first time I noticed, because I happened to let the credit scroll while I was talking to my wife about the movie, and I noticed that Hoyan Gracie was one of the fight trainers for that. They had like 3 fight trainers. Yeah, that was a bit creepy. I was like, man, I hope that bubble bath is doing a lot of work right there, because
I know.
It's disconcerting.
Different
Hi, here's my 17-year-old daughter just sitting here having to talk to me while I'm in the bathtub. It's okay.
My wish is to be left alone. Like, can an old man bathe in peace?
Exactly.
It's most black families in the 80s.
Yeah, it's definitely an old school family. Like, probably don't even really talk about it. But
by the way, another more proof that this movie is a Christmas movie. Darlene Love is Murtaugh's wife, and she sang "Baby Please Come Home," the Christmas song.
There we go. Even more
Just more
verification.
They were like, we need to actually cast someone who is associated with Christmas.
Yes.
Darlene Love. There we go.
I love it. How are you, doll? Yeah, and Riggs, it's his birthday. He turns 50, and he's
I'm too old for this shit.
Sometimes you just feel that way.
That's right. His daughter helpfully points out that the beard makes him look old.
Yep.
I like too how it's peppered in. It's like just patches of gray, not full gray. It's just little.
Yeah, it just got some.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's fine. I'll just shave it off, and then proceeds to like, hey, the beard made you look younger.
Yeah, right. I think the beard made you look younger.
Like, come on now, guys.
Thanks, Captain.
Thanks, Captain. Exactly. You've got to be joking. But yeah, he's a family protector. He's been doing this for a while. He's an anchor, especially for Riggs. But I'd say for the whole family, right? He's got 4 kids to feed. He's been doing this for a while. So he has the trait of family. He obviously has a good moral compass. He is honorable. He's got resolve, restraint, integrity. Again, all in all, he is a very masculine character. And not just because of his family, but to how
he duty to his brother, brother in arms.
Yeah, the other guys on the force. He's
the guys in the force.
Well, his former buddy from Vietnam. Who,
who he lost a daughter.
You owe me. You owe me. I know, Mike. I owe you.
I know. But you're about to get shot in the chest a couple of times with the
helicopter.
Yeah. So
sadly.
Feel
easy.
You gotta. The line always hits me. It's like, you gotta eat heroin. You got off easy. It's like,
I love it. I love it though when Mike is like reaching, goes, hey, I camera leaving your hands. He's like, Jesus, take it easy, Raj. He's like, fuck easy.
Yeah. Some real shit right here. Hey, why can't you just tell me we're gonna burn the whole place down? You can't do that. The hell I can't. Yeah, he's a great character.
Talk to me.
Yeah, and now I got to watch for what eggs in the kitchen on the floor now.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking? What was the other thing he says? I mean, there's a lot of great lines in this movie.
House of brown roast-like substance.
Yeah. It's my bacon.
I will say though, like, because there's obviously a lot of comparisons to draw between like this and Die Hard in terms of the Christmas movie, the masculinity. I don't think this one's as quotable. Like when you're watching it, it's like, oh fuck, that's a good line. I forgot about that, but they don't quite stick with you the same way.
Yeah, it says less one-liners.
Yeah. I think a lot of people always say like, obviously I'm too old for this shit. I mean, yeah, it's more so scenes or moments that you see, and you're like,
well, I think because the dialogue isn't unlike Die Hard, which is very much, oh, let's drop some one-liners because that's what we're doing. This is much more, and again, shows remarkable restraint from Shane Black. Actual character, the kind of things that guys would say to each other. Yeah, they take the piss. I'm like, you really like my wife's cooking, don't you? No. He's like, you still don't trust me, do you? I tell you what, we may get through tomorrow without you killing anybody, especially me, and then I'll start trusting you.
Whoa, we just got an ABF raid. Whoa, what are we doing?
Oh, look at that.
Today, ABF?
Yo, thanks, ABF. Appreciate you, brother. Did you was it an early stream or
ABF's had enough of this shit?
Yeah, ABF's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm like,
he's getting too old for this. God damn it!
I'm just gonna start streaming or gaming now, gaming early.
Even too, Nick, when at the 22 minutes and they're comparing guns, with Murtaugh, older 6-shooter.
Older 6-shooter,
old school. It's like
a lot of old timers carry these guns. Yeah.
It's actually true that ABF actually raided a channel in Laos from 1,000 yards away. Maybe
I believe
10
that.
guys that could have done that.
Only 8 or 10 other streamers could have made that.
That's
raid.
right. That's right.
What's up, Isaac?
Yeah, but I mean, the reason that's my favorite line in the film is it's not that it's a particularly interesting line in the way it's written. It's an interesting line in the way it's delivered because I wish I could even explain it the way that Mel Gibson, that Riggs says it. It's like it's really cold. Like he's detached. Like he knows it's incredibly talented, but there's also a detachment because it's almost sad that is the only thing he's good at.
Yeah. It's not a brag. It's just kind of a statement of capability and the fact that at 19, that was his accomplishment, and it really kind of defined what he's good at. It's why it's the only thing I ever good at. I was killing him.
We got Erwin for the one gifty here. Thanks so much, Erwin. I appreciate you, man. Let's see if I can play a clip that you might enjoy from Lethal Weapon.
Mama says police mistreat black people. Is it true? Yeah, is it true? Is that true? Yeah, is it true? Is that true?
Maybe we
true?
give the kids some ice cream. Ice cream? You like ice cream?
Except for Alfred, man. Alfred gets punked on no ice cream. That's bullshit.
Dude, the best part of that scene is Mel Gibson is over to the right, just laughing his ass off.
And the two black cops are looking at each other like, oh shit, here we go.
God, that's such a great scene. It really is. Because the two black cops are like, oh shit, what do we do? What do
now,
we
I
say
kind of
here?
want to know where those kids are now. Obviously, they're probably like in their mid 40s or whatnot. After all the BLM shit went down, like I'm wondering where their thoughts align on this now.
Alfred's like, I told you, motherfuckers.
I don't want no ice cream. Damn it.
What are the odds? One of them did in fact end up getting shot. Lethal Weapon over Die Hard. That's
I like Lethal Weapon more than Die Hard.
Well, in terms of being like an actual character-driven story and whatnot, I would say Lethal Weapon is better. But I think that the actual cinematography, the choreography, like what makes it an interesting film to watch from a technical perspective, I think Die Hard's better. But I think Lethal Weapon is it's more emotionally invested.
Die Hard's
it's
more of an
easier to
action film
invest
too.
in.
I mean, Lethal Weapon has action. I'm saying Die Hard is more of an action film too.
I'd say they're both action films.
I'm saying, but Lethal Weapon, but I think Die Hard has more one-liners, more action. It's more, it's that's the vein it's going for.
Yeah, it's definitely more intense. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm saying in terms of like the the technicalities, the filmmaking, and whatnot. Because Lethal Weapon does have, it's a slow burn by comparison. But
I mean, Die Hard has the benefit of setting as well. I mean, you're in a high rise, so you get the big sweeping pics and things like that. But McTiernan kind of goes out, with the helicopter, going through. No, by the way, one of the cops in this is the FBI agent that was in the helicopter. He's the one that comes in and
Johnson
tells Roger at first. Yeah, then he's Johnson, the other Johnson.
The other Johnson.
No, they're not brothers.
Right. Yeah.
Plus,
the one where he's like, the one guy's like, yeah, it was just like Vietnam. And he was like, I was 8 years old, asshole.
I love this film too.
We'll lose a couple of casual civilians. It's fine.
Yeah.
Only one film has Hans Gruber though. That's a problem.
Yeah, but I can see Hans Gruber sticking his arm over a lighter and just watching it burn.
Yeah,
I watched a video like 2 days ago on YouTube, and it was called "Die Hard from Hans Gruber's Perspective." Is hilarious.
Yeah, I saw that.
I gotta watch that.
Oh my god, I need to watch that.
Yeah,
it's like 50 minutes long, and it's just some fucking British dude recapping Die Hard like scene for scene, but again from Hans Gruber's perspective. And it's like, okay, you're right. This actually is really fucking funny.
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe there's a shared universe that has John McClane, Murtaugh, Riggs. And then Dutch and crew all knew each other, trained each other at some point in time. Just like at least knew the names, right? Like it's like, oh yeah, so I've heard of you.
I don't give a damn about Murtaugh, but
I can see Dutch going shooting with Riggs, and then like, yo, did you hear about that shit over the Nakatomi Plaza? One cop took out an entire terrorist organization. One cop, and Riggs like, I could do that. Like,
I could do that from 1,000 yards. What are we talking about?
Just give me a rifle. I'll be fine.
Yeah. I was killing people at 19. What the hell was he doing?
Is that true?
Were you barefoot? Like,
I didn't have any shoes. I took them
off.
I
didn't see John McClane getting electroshocked. What the hell?
Yeah, right. It's hanging.
About mid-thigh.
Yeah. I don't know where
you're a little to the left.
Yeah.
Whoa, Isaac. Die Hard 1 is so mid.
I need kick people.
There's actually a number of people that think that Die Hard 2 is better.
Really?
I have
Die
heard
Hard
that.
2 is the worst. Die Hard 5 doesn't exist, by the way. Die Hard 5 doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Jay, last year we streamed Die Hard 2 for Christmas for the fun of it because I haven't watched it in 20 years. But this wasn't a bad film. I watched it again last year. I was like, oh, again, like Niat, like I was a dumb teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. I thought when I was a teenager, I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, yeah, no, Die Hard 2 is great. It's fine. It's fun.
Yep.
Die Hard 2 is literally Die Hard 1 again,
Yep.
but, it's actually snowy. Die Hard 2 fucking blows.
No,
1
you're right,
is
Leon.
great. 3 is really good. The unrated cut of 4, actually pretty good. Like, if you've only seen the fucking PG-13 theatrical cut of Live Free or Die Hard, that movie fucking blows. Watch the unrated version. It's an actual fucking Die Hard movie. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, you can damn sure go from Die Hard 1 to 3 and just skip over 2. It's
I'm with James Brighter. I mean, the older you get, the more you kind of appreciate Lethal Weapon, whereas Die Hard just becomes more and more silly action movie.
Oh,
like I've watched both of them in the past week alone, and I mean, I really do like both, and I think both are great in their own regard. But there is something maybe more valuable to take away from in this movie. We were going to talk about Die Hard initially, but we did a little audible and swapped it for Lethal Weapon because no one's really talking about Lethal Weapon this month, especially for Christmas movies, as we stated earlier. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to switch it up a bit.
the only kind of news, overrated. Mel Gibson's officially directing 5. So.
Exactly. Argyle helps save the day. Carl Winslow. Come on now.
Oh yeah, Argyle might be my favorite character in the movie. He's definitely got my favorite lines.
Yeah, he does. I didn't see John McClane fighting pretty crazy Gary Busey barefoot.
I will say I need to watch this movie because I haven't watched Lethal Weapon with full-on surround sound stuff. That's one problem with Die Hard, because Die Hard's an older film. 87, I believe, or was it 89?
88.
88.
Oh, was it 88? Okay. Either way, the audio mixing in that, I'm sure it sounded great in 88. With modern day sound systems, the movie is dog shit.
Yeah, it's probably just straight stereo.
Well, that goes to heat right there, Thrawn.
Yeah, I was like, this is an interesting question. Which
go
movie
watch-
had the loudest gunfire?
Watch Heat and IMAX. Holy shit.
I think this one might. It's because the Die Hard gunfire is more like tamed down, because you're having lines or people shouting over it or whatever. You don't have a lot of that going on with this one.
They're like, especially when he's firing his revolver, dude. Like those, you hear those gunshots. There is something different about.
Well, or when Riggs is popping off at the helicopter.
Oh yeah, just dumping clips. Yeah. Like you definitely hear that. Which is funny because like there are similar comparisons with both movies having helicopters. Seemingly different. The villains of the antagonists are obviously, different. And obviously Die Hard is, a little bit more, I don't know, bloodthirsty kind of. And there's more explosions.
Real quick, Box Office Brawler, speak of the devil, he appears. We was talking about you earlier, youngin.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that Die Hard, because you have the at least specifically Hans Gruber, but because you've got this sort of like sophistication that I don't really think we see in the villains here in Lethal Weapon, so it makes for more compelling villains in Die Hard.
I think that these villains are more menacing. Hans Gruber is like, I'm going to be smooth and talk to you like this, and then and he does that, oh God, don't shoot me, when he gets caught or whatever. Whereas these guys are like terrorizing drug dealers, just by showing, the I don't find you funny at all, you're mercs.
Because I would agree with you. I think it's a matter of perspective. Like from a law enforcement perspective, I would agree that Lethal Weapon's more menacing. But if you're just the average civ that's in the Nakatomi Plaza when it happens, between the two, I would actually find the German, who we think are terrorists, more menacing. Like,
Asian Dawn, I read about them in Life magazine.
Well, the detonators.
Things that Hans Gruber doesn't do: threaten to rape your daughter.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. You make a point.
Yeah. What's the thing? I mean, Die Hard, they're all businessmen in a sense, but they're thieves. Versus Lethal Weapon, they're all drug dealers and they're, in a sense, terrorists. They're a lot more menacing.
I'm an exceptional thief.
I am an exceptional.
I am an exceptional thief.
That's a really good line as well, by the way. I'm an exceptional thief.
Yeah.
It could just be Gary Busey, but I'm damn sure more scared of Mr. Joshua than Hans Gruber.
I mean, whichever one, because I mean, Asian dude's in the second one, right? In Die Hard, Asian.
No, he's in the first one.
Is it the first one?
He's the one that steals the candy bar out of the front.
That's right. That's right. Either way, of any villain in any of these movies, he's the one I want to be in a room alone with the least. Like,
I agree, James.
That dude just looks like he was involved in the rape of Nanking.
Well, and in this one, he's like, "Hi, I brought my toys," and he has forgotten more about inflicting pain than you and I ever know.
Yeah. Which hurt more, the bullets or the one-line insults?
The glass on the floor.
It's the glass.
That scene, man. When I recently rewatched Die Hard, I watched it last Christmas, and I don't know why, but like, because that scene never really bothered me. But last Christmas, man, it hit me. I don't know what it was. Like, oh, this would really, really suck.
Yeah. The best way is like you're walking. It's on TV. You go to get a drink, and you're walking back, and you step on a kid's Lego. That's when you suddenly feel empathy for McClane.
There's only one man I want to see in a toilet, Murtaugh.
That's true. Yep.
I agree with Papa Pumpkin though. Hot Fuzz is unironically probably the best buddy cop movie of all time.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I really do think this is maybe second then.
I mean, Hot Fuzz is no Predator Badlands, mind you, but.
Well, that's true.
Okay, you sitting there, you're talking about how you're drinking like warm liquid that's white. Now you're bringing up Predator Badlands. Why the fuck are you here? Like,
I don't know.
He's in need of more masculinity. He's been running a bit low lately.
He's getting the masculine juice. Speaking of juice, terrible panel says
that's true.
Rossi for 100 heart erect rose.
Yep.
James
He's just
Ryder
disappointed Bex isn't here.
Yeah, it's Hot Fuzz is a comedy. Does something about it being a comedy preclude it from also being a buddy cop film? I'm very confused by your state. Like, that is a fact. Sure, you're 10 for 10 on facts. All right. Like,
Armed
Rossi,
and Dangerous. That's a good buddy cop movie. That's also a comedy.
That is true. Yeah. Rossi, are you getting too old for this shit?
I'm too old for this shit.
Rossi's too short for this shit.
Rossi is too short for this shit. He is not short for one person, I should say. 48 Hours. What is 48 Hours?
I love 48 Hours.
It's a good movie.
The movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Nick Nolte.
There's a new sheriff in town. His name is Reggie Hammond.
I'm Gary Busey, everyone. Mr. Joshua. He's the opposite of Riggs, even though they have a similar tattoo, right? He's a bit hollow. He does have some discipline for what he does, at least. Not to say it's a good discipline, but same thing. He has some strength and some courage to do what he does. Not to say that it's right. His moral compass is completely absent. He obviously
now. I might actually have an argument with your listings here, but I'm curious. Can you give me your definition of what puts aspiration in red, yellow, or green?
It's more so if you've achieved it over the course of the movie.
You're talking about affecting the audience so that they would aspire to be that character, or that they have aspired to be something more than they were. Because it's two different things. Like the character, if they were aspiring, they had aspirations, and then they at least attempted it.
And that's why I'm asking the delineation between the two, because I would actually say aspiration should 100% be in the green if that's the case for Joshua. Like he's the top dog. He's done it through illicit and fucked up means, but he's
willing to take on, somebody who he knows is also awfully dangerous, and is like, don't mind if I do. Let's go.
Yeah. That's fair. And again, I'm not saying these were right. These were just kind of what I thought, because I'd say he doesn't aspire to be something better, even though he is willing to take on the champ on face to face 1v1 mano y mano to Riggs, of course. Loses like a little bitch as well.
He does, but he has him down for a bit.
It's a great fight.
The idea of like audience perception in terms of like, would the audience aspire to be this individual? I also think that's sort of a cheat in doing the masculinity ratings like this, because if you're a normal individual in the audience, I don't know why anybody would ever aspire to be the hero.
I aspire to psychopathy myself.
So the villains would never actually have meaningful discussion about how even as a bad guy there could still be masculinity there. So I would say that if we need to look at it from the perspective of like in universe, the meta.
I think you have to divvy them up. So
that's fine.
One side is like, because again, from the audience perspective, that's kind of personal. I mean, that's going to be much more relative and versus the characters themselves.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And for that sort of approach, it would make sense. So then, yes, I would say his aspiration isn't in the red. Right, so it would be green for that. That perspective. Absolutely.
I mean, he definitely like affirms.
Affirmation, I would keep probably in the red.
I don't know. I mean, I would. He certainly affirms the traits that he believes are important. I mean,
I guess that's true.
His tells him, just stick your arm out, and he just does it, and he's kind of grimacing, but there's no yelping or squealing or jerking away, and. So he affirms that strength.
I can see the argument there.
He makes some faces, but he kind of just, it's like not to, no pun intended, but he grins and bears it, literally.
Yeah. He makes less faces than the guy who's watching it.
Yeah. Now he's not cut for this type of work.
Well, he's not cut for this level of people. Where he's like, and my money, you'll have it, or Mr. Joshua will have to come visit. He's like, yeah, right, Mr. Joshua. Oh shit,
not this guy.
Yeah, I'd really rather not.
Is he crazy?
Who?
Mr. Joshua?
I don't think so. I think he's because again, he's able to follow orders. He's on task. He has a lot of self-control.
He definitely does have a lot of self-control.
What year did
discipline.
come out?
87.
So this is literally right before his fucking head injury. Then.
Yeah, it was right before the motorcycle injury.
Damn.
Yep. Oh, what a career he could have had.
He had a decent one coming up to this.
Yeah.
He went
That's what I'm
from this
saying, yeah.
to Black Sheep, starring Chris Farley and David Spade. I mean, come on.
He's good in Predator too.
Yeah, his torso is still floating in a meat locker somewhere in Predator 2.
Yeah, I didn't mind him.
But he was in the
I
Buddy
like
Holly
Gary
story.
Busey. I mean, I know he gets a lot of shit, but I actually think he's quite a good actor.
Yeah, Buddy Holly. I mean, he was really good.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. He's a little underrated. I would say. Rossi for $2. I am old. My balls just a saggy now. Limp rose, eek face.
If your balls hang lower than your dick, then you know.
Damn, I've been old for
What sort of medicine would you prescribe to Rossi for that?
I mean, my balls been singing for 20 years. Fuck.
No.
That's why I was asking you.
Eggnog.
Yes, it's almost over.
Are they
already? Dude, we're an hour in. You've already got that whole fifth almost
I'm
gone?
pacing myself, man. Come on.
No, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck how drunk you get. That's fine. But I'm wondering how the fuck you're going to be able to function tomorrow in terms of like not feeling like shit because of all the sugar and stuff.
He's got the vodka to chase.
Yeah.
My mouth and ass can take a pounding.
Oh.
Whoa. Yeah. And I think he's a good opposite. I do think again he's a good villain, a good antagonist in the movie. And Dax says he's a great actor, just kind of batty.
That's probably why he's good for.
Who's crazier, Nolte or Rourke?
Ooh, I mean, Mickey Rourke is able to still like put it together for a decent performance. Yeah, Nolte is not. Or
I didn't even know Nolte. Does he still act?
Nick Nolte is just I mean, he became like ludicrous alcoholic and got arrested several times.
He fell off harder than Rourke did, I believe.
Nolte just drank himself to death. Rourke went crazy with the plastic surgery.
I'd say Nolte probably crazier.
Nolte had a film come out this year too.
I didn't realize he was still acting. Bro, Nolte looks like if I'm blanking on his name. Agent K.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Tommy Lee Jones was like permanently deformed.
Oh my God.
Like y'all remember in Revenge of the Sith when like Sidious is shooting all this shit and gets all fucked up looking? Tommy Lee Jones had force powers. He would turn into Nick Nolte.
I mean, he'd also have to like grow about a foot in height and width and all that. Nick Nolte's
I'm just
a good
looking
sized
at his
boy.
fucking face. I don't know how tall Nick Nolte is. So.
He's a good sized boy.
That's why they choose to just give him a voice acting role in The Mandalorian, Star Wars, right?
God damn it!
You can't show your
voice
face.
acted in fucking Mando.
Yeah,
he played a Queel or Queel or whatever.
You know that?
Quilla. I don't know.
Wait,
the short dude that dies that Mando tries to help or helps
Gillette,
Mando.
the best a man
So
can
they
get.
literally just made him look like a slightly more alien Nick Nolte. Like, holy shit, I didn't know that was him.
Yes, dude. I heard his voice. I'm like, is that Nick Nolte?
That's Nick Nolte because
What
he's
the
got one
hell?
kind of voice. Come on.
He does. He does.
Second,
Yeah.
Second he was talking, I was like, oh shit, they freaking Nick Nolte's in Star Wars.
You're about to sing something appropriate. By all means,
Let's go.
sing away. Sing away. I love it. See what I did there? And just took out the swing and swing away, which is also another Mel Gibson film. For Shaman Lama Ding Dong, his face. Yeah. Anyway, Rossi for $5. My dick has always been short.
What are you Chinese?
Blue. Rossi, I think what you need is some of this.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
That'll
you need to
solve
get yourself
the,
a pouch of Red Man or something. That's
yeah. That'll help the lift in the dangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who said, "I have spoken." Yes. I am a man of my word. I will read super chats. I'm not ashamed.
Same.
I'm a man's man. You know what they say.
No, you're a man.
Man. You still haven't done the other short, have you?
Nope.
God damn you.
It's somewhere on I almost lost all my pictures because of fucking OneDrive. I almost like legit freaked out yesterday because something was going on with my OneDrive and like all my Photoshop saves, my stills that I had for this all like vanished. And I was like, Microsoft.
Why are you being gay and putting that on to Claude?
No, I wasn't. I don't know what happened. I don't usually ever use OneDrive because I think it's dog shit. But I just keep everything locally saved. But for some reason, when I restarted my computer, OneDrive turned on for some reason, and I was like, "What the hell? What just changed on this reboot?" And that was
a Microsoft update. They decided we were just going to auto enable that.
Yep. And I was like, "Cool, you guys suck ass." So anyway. The other guy, again, this was another sort of thing I wasn't quite sure about, but it could be similar to Mr. Joshua with Jennifer McAllister. He's not in the movie a lot, but obviously his presence is known. Obviously he's exploiting
he's
people.
More smarmy and evil and liar than he is in this. I don't know what happened.
That's true. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of traits, and again, it's kind of hard to attribute some things because they're not in it a lot either. So you're kind of, I'm kind of just like,
well,
I mean, it's certainly
more well-written characters, even if they're not in the movie very much or whatnot. You can still attribute their traits to them. So I agree that McAllister's probably the weakest character of like the main ones we see in the film just from a writing perspective.
I think though you still see more than enough to show like affirmation and maybe inspiration. Because they were in Vietnam. He comes out of Shadow Company, but those mercs stayed with him. They absolutely are willing to obey his orders, and they are a bit concerned if he gets if they disappoint him, as he says to Mr. Joshua. After they don't,
what's up, Anthony?
Mr. Joshua doesn't take advantage to kill Murtaugh and Riggs. So yeah, I would say that I don't know about aspiration other than he aspires to make money. And unfortunately he's roasting his nuts on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah,
as you do.
Yeah, Rossi, I'll play this one for you as well for your last dono. This one goes out to Mr. McAllister.
That's hot.
I love that laugh there.
Yeah. Anthony, no, I don't think this is the same guy as High Chaparral, the guy in High Chaparral.
Kevin McAllister? Yeah.
I mean, that would explain why he can set all those booby traps and stuff.
That's how he was able to actually afford that giant house. Because he was still in.
He taught his son all of those Viet Cong traps and everything. And
Yep. Let's get into the first scene.
Let's do it.
Riggs' daily routine. Talked about it a little bit earlier. Obviously he wakes up in an incomplete home. He's grabbing beer and a cigarette instead of breakfast, like a normal person would be, but he's obviously always sort of staring.
Fuck you. That's an American as fuck breakfast right there. Dude, he's sleeping with the gun, wakes up the beer and cigarettes. I aspire to be this
butt
man.
ass naked. Yeah.
Yep. His dog comes in while he's taking a pee. Sure.
Yep. Drinking a beer. I mean, I've had drinks when I'm pissing plenty of times. That's a normal thing.
But it's just efficiency.
Exactly. It's something's going in and something's coming out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you hire it. 100.
Got to top it off. As you
somehow I always felt, more sober when I did that. I don't know what it was, but science. It's science.
I'm never hungover.
I believe it somehow.
You've never been sober enough to be hungover.
When
you know the phrase "hair of the dog," Chris? You're the whole fur, all of it.
Yeah.
It's the pelt of the dog.
He actually has a rug made out of the hide of the hair of the dog.
I've heard that, Peepers.
I have heard that as well. Beer and Cheerios. I think beer and Cheerios. Why not? Yeah. Nothing like little wheat with your wheat.
Sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. The beer I had for breakfast wasn't so bad, so I have one more for dessert. Yeah.
All right. So when time beer for breakfast, and to any of y'all that are like good beer drinkers, I recommend this. Honey Nut Cheerios, but instead of milk, use beer. It oddly works.
You sick bastard.
That sounds
What kind of beer though?
You're at Mister.
How much
eggnog on this stream?
Yeah, how much foam does that produce when you pour that in? Because that's got to have a reaction with that. It's just
I'm gonna try.
Honey Nut Cheerios and foam.
It tastes
looks
good.
like
I saw
looks
it as a
like
joke.
Murtaugh's bubble bath in your cereal bowl.
I saw it as a joke on some sci-fi original movie years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking try this, and I would say it works.
It is real
Honey
batch
Nut Blue
menu.
Moon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I am curious, Blue. If you do try that, I am really intrigued to see what the answer is because you might
I'll
end up
put
trying before I
eggnog
will.
on some Cheerios. Like it's got milk.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I mean, eggnog, yeah, it's like you could probably do a combination of
I think,
eggnog,
it would depend on
Baileys in it.
depend on the kind of beer, right, Leon? I mean, because not all beer tastes the same.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Yeah, I used Blue Moon for example, when I did it. So, because it's got like Blue Moon has this nice kind of buttery aftertaste. So I figured that would work well with Cheerios. Mimosas are gay. I've only ever had one sip of a mimosa ever. I mean, it tasted really good, but I could feel myself turning more homosexual, so I opted not to.
Mimosas are great if you are hungover and you show up and they're like, oh yeah, yes, okay, that'll do it. Yep, I have about 5 of those and I'll be fine.
My ex-wife had a mimosa on our honeymoon. And I was like, oh, let me take a sip, and like it tasted really good. And I was like, I can't have any more of this. However, a mojito is a manly way to drink a
mojitos will fuck you up because you don't realize at all.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, I made pictures of mojitos for the Day of Gluttony one year, and I was warning people. I was like, this stuff is like a lion in the tall grass. You don't see it, and then the next thing you know, it has jumped your ass. And yeah, or whatever. My brother was passed out in a lawn chair by 4 p.m. My neighbor was so drunk that evening he tried to walk home. He walked across the street and passed out in his yard, and his wife didn't realize it and found him there the next morning.
The very first time I ever had sake, it was I think it was my 21st birthday. My ex-wife, she took me to a sushi joint, and like we got like the special room where you actually have to like sit down. It's like treated like a traditional place. I was like, all right, I'm 21. I'm gonna do some sake, and I sat there and just kept doing shots. I was like, it has like the consistency, effectively, like the alcohol content of what you think like about wine, but it's a bit stronger. You don't realize it. So after a whole afternoon, just like eating all you can eat sushi.
Yep.
I was like, all right, cool, time to leave. And I stood up, and it was when I stood up, like, oh fuck, what's going on? You don't feel it when you're just sitting there drinking for hours, but then once you stand it, like Looney Tune, the Acme thing falls on you. That's how it works.
Well, especially because most sake is served warm, and somebody's making it warm, you feel it a lot less. That's the.
Oh yeah, the only way I drink sake is hot. Yeah, I always like to this day. I had some the other night.
Well, I'm saying like versus cold drinks, you just something about having it warm, but like once you stand up, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you stand up, your head stays down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like,
I should have brought my head with me when I stood up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. But Peepers was mentioning the tan lines. My wife was actually like, oh, look, remember the era when we actually had tan lines because the girl had it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of everybody going in and fake baking or spraying on a tan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, do spray shit. So she looks gross.
Yep. Can confirm tan lines as a Floridian.
I get it during the summer, but barely because like I'm naturally a ginger, so I just sunburn, but like it doesn't really turn into much of a tan. However, it always surprises me because like I'll wear a sleeveless shirt and I'll be like, sour cream bread. Like
like
I've had cold and hot.
Cold sake? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, cold sake sucks. I hate cold sake. I again, you take a bottle, you put it in like a pot of boiling water, you let it sit there for several minutes, and then you get it out, you have like 2 minutes to rest, and you take the hot shots. They're great.
Yeah, we went to last month we went to a friend of mine's birthday in Disney Springs, and I can't think of the name of the restaurant, but it was like Morimoto's or something like that. Pretty fancy Asian restaurant, and they had a pretty good drink menu. Had a really good what did I have? I had some good orange chicken actually. With some rice,
I have a secret for you, buddy.
veggies.
That wasn't chicken.
Huh? Yeah, no, it probably wasn't, but it was still good, still protein. And I was like, whatever. It's white meat. What is whatever it is, it's fine.
Delicious
I didn't throw up, which is I digested it properly. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
It's masculine.
But they had this drink that it was some sort of like Japanese. And I know it's the lower tier of the whiskey I have in my kitchen that is meant for mixing drinks. It's like the Suntory Japanese whiskey, but it's clear. At least it looks clear in this like long rectangular shaved ice cube.
This shit right here is that good shit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
I mean, this is empty.
Yeah.
I just keep it around just to remind myself the good brands. But like,
Yeah.
this is good shit.
So they were, and it was like this, just some soda water and I think like a lemon maybe or something like that. But anyway, it was very, very good, very refreshing. And me and a couple buddies, we had like 5 of them. And the moment I went to go, I was like, I gotta take a piss, and I stood up and I was like, my head just swung back, and I was like, oh shit! Like you like kind of like wide, kind of turn, like you're not just kind of looking left or right, you're just like kind of turning your whole body, because I'm like, oh shit, I am very, very buzzed, man. But that was really good and surprisingly dangerous. So I would definitely like it.
Slow motion.
Hibiki, yeah, it was definitely in slow motion. No, after I took a piss, then it kind of was like, oh no, I can have like 3 more now. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a good way to gauge. Like, if you walk to the toilet
whiskey.
and then like you put your hand on the wall, it's like, all right, as long as I can hand on the wall, aim. As long as there's no mess, you're good to keep drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. But yeah, Riggs is, again, he's going through his kitchen here. He's naked, obviously. I spared us his ass, although I probably could have appeased the women, but, some guy is out here, but,
it's
sorry to disappoint. It's inspiration to have an ass like Mel Gibson.
No, that would be aspiration.
That is aspiration.
Blue wanted it to be inspiration.
When I get drunk again, it's funny.
He wanted to be inaspirated.
Yes.
What do you mean, Radnad? I'm a neat freak. What are you talking about?
Always Soul Assassin. Briggs' little trailer expands the whole series. So cool. Yeah. He's not living a bad bachelor life, aside from obviously the fact that he's extremely depressed.
Yeah, he's not voluntarily a bachelor.
Right, yeah. It's
Oh no, he's literally an incel.
But yeah, I think for the entirety of what we see here on again in his daily routine, from some of this doesn't really seem too far-fetched. I've done stuff like this when I was single, but never, and maybe when I was younger, dealing with some BS breakups, but it's not anything compared to losing your wife in a car accident like this. And you just see the level, how far down he is, how beaten and broken he is, and just the idea that he does this on a daily basis, or I should say maybe even nightly basis, but it's tragic. Yeah, I mean, you feel for the man, because at any point in time he could kill himself, and it's like, how long would it take for the police force to go to his house and realize that, damn, he just took his own life, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
I mean,
there's no one there really. I mean, like someone just maybe walking by because the whole place starts to smell or something. Like who knows? Like
The dog would
dogs
call.
barking. Yeah. But just this whole process, you know, it is very depressing.
Well, you never know. The dog might start getting hungry, and there's fresh meat right there.
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't find any crabs on the beach, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, he's like, all right, well, safety's off. We're gonna basically, you know, staring down the barrel of a gun. Which I just,
Man, he's looking at that gun the exact same way that Luke Skywalker looked at his dad's lightsaber in A New Hope.
yeah. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's rough. Yeah, he still has his wedding ring on as well. Like I noticed again.
See, this bothers me though. Like, okay, you're a smart dude. You've done a lot of killing. You should know temple, not forehead.
No, he does it properly there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, but he cocks the hammer back. I mean, like his thumb is already on the trigger. I mean, dude, like, yeah,
That's what I said. He's 99.9% there, man.
Yeah, I was like, he is so close to 100% pulling that trigger. You know,
How we break
and
that
again, just to solidify things even more, we got Bugs Bunny Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. With Yosemite Sam. So, which I think is an interesting like contrast for Bugs Bunny being about humor and trying to, you know, be funny, comedic, and lift spirits. You know, it's a kid's cartoon for the most part.
Are you trying to tell me that fucking suicide after your wife is killed isn't hilarious? Because that shit's fucking peak comedy, bro. Like, there's Schindler's List, and then there's that.
Yeah, as long as you record your final words as Porky Pig.
But that's all, folks. Suffer and succotash. I mean,
we always break down actors and dialogue. This scene is only 3 minutes long, but except for the end, there's no dialogue. It's just all male acting, and it's
There's a little wrong because he doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah,
all he does is a guy, I miss you.
Yeah, he says it right here, and he's holding her photo.
Yep.
To her face.
Which also I
His
hate
face.
nowadays. I know Leon. This happens all the time. The certain people call this movie. Oh, look how woke this shit is. Man's crying on fucking camera. And like, if you think this is woke, then you're not paying attention.
I've literally never once heard someone make that claim, but okay.
Oh, I mean, wait. Anytime a guy cries though in cinema now, it's automatically woke, and it's.
Well,
I mean,
to be fair,
was it
usually guys
alone
in
in bed?
cinema nowadays are crying for very different reasons than my fucking wife is dead. They're crying because, like,
Yeah.
Someone
I don't
called
know,
me a
the
pig.
asteroid passed too close to the
Yeah,
sun
they
or
misgendered me. Oh my God, my
Yeah.
pronouns. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, they're not even alone in bed. That's what are they doing?
Yeah, they're crying because they were called a man. I'm not a man. I clearly we see that. So you're absolutely right.
Yeah. I guarantee it's
That's what we need is the elephant man. I am not a man. I am a they them.
Hell yeah. Furry recognizing furry, right, Dax?
He even dressed like a woman too.
God, I love old Looney Tunes cartoons, man. They're so good.
That's because they were written for adults.
engines.
Yeah. I was exactly thinking of that scene, that cartoon, Leon.
Oh, I love the World War II ones. Those are great.
Dude, there's so many.
Bugs Bunny
great.
Nips the Nips is a personal favorite.
My favorite is the Donald. Which I know it's Disney instead, but Donald Duck Heil Hitler. That's a good one.
I mean, they say Heil right into
Mhm.
Pio's face.
I agree, James. This really does set his arc up for the entire film here. And you know, again,
God damn it, that's a good one. Sorry, Gord. That's
Gord with the hair trigger.
right
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
ABF, you still watching? Top that, bitch.
Dang. Shots fired. Yeah, dealing with this next scene too, kind of how his arc continues. A little private conversation. Get in here.
Murtaugh is in maximum dad mode. Hey, you come here. Come
here now.
Where?
I need to talk to you.
Yeah, where? Over here.
It's just nice to see a black guy in dad mode.
It's true, yeah. Also, I love the fact that Murtaugh slams the door, except it doesn't. It just swings right the other way. That is absolute some dad shit. When you are losing your shit and you decide to do something dramatic and it fucks up and you're just like, I don't even care.
You're like, I don't even care, yeah.
Does anybody know, was that intentional, or did the directors just shame about just not realize? I mean, he is a comedy writer at times. I don't know what the intent for the door slam thing was.
I don't know, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or if it just sort of happened and they're like, keep it rolling,
the,
you know.
The 2025 version of this is why I hate smartphones. Like, you can't angrily hang up on anyone. Flip phones, it used to be just like, do that, just the angry flip close, but now it's like it's just
I'm aggressively poke my screen. What the fuck?
The only thing you could do is like hang up, but then slam your phone down. But like then you risk breaking your fucking screen.
The glass, you don't want to fucking do that. Like you had a fucking razor back in the day. You could just
well, you don't
or a proper like desk. You know the phones that AT&T gave you. I mean, you could beat people to death with that thing, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I chucked the old Nokias across a room, you know, and
they just laughed at you.
It was like, that's all you got? Try harder, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Sprint
tis a mere
PCS
scratch.
phone. We were issued Sprint PCS phones in California, and we had a guy that actually it fell out of his pocket and he backed over it, and it was fine. The flip part of it, the hinge tweaked on it, but the phone was just like, go ahead, you can use me, it's fine.
All right, I'm so glad you said backed over it, because I was going to tell this same story, only not about a phone, about a dog, but I promise it relates to a phone. My buddy in high school, Ethan, had this fucking big ass pit bull named General, and his mom didn't know he was like sleeping behind the tire, and like so she got into like go to the store. I don't remember where she was going. The point is, she rolled over the dog, like, and we thought. Like for 2 hours, we're sitting there, we're trying to tend to him. We're like, oh my God, General's gonna die. Holy fuck. Like, we were all depressed. He just got up, started fucking moving around again and shit. And I shit you not, I said your General has the strength of a Nokia cell phone.
Yeah.
So the fact that you used the full like the overall, I was like, that it's true. That's factually accurate.
Yep.
How General survived that, by the way, I got no idea. It's a fucking Denali just rolled over him. 3 hours later, he's up running around.
He was like, give me some Robitussin, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Give me some ibuprofen real quick.
Give me the Tussin.
That's been like 2006. Robitussin would have been gay by then.
Oh, yeah. You know, well, I mean, you have to buy the stuff. You have to ask for it from behind the counter, but.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this line.
I'm jumping. Do you really want to jump? Do you want to?
Do you want to?
Well, that's fine.
Go.
Yeah. I want to jump.
It's still fall up where he lands. He's like, he tried to kill me.
Or if you jump, then you're killing him. Cop, so.
Is busy going, hey, that was fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. What if he would have landed on top of him?
I don't know why Murtaugh is upset here. He did his job effectively.
Exactly. He's like, I got him down. Controlled the jump. He's fine. Everybody's fine.
You're jumping in a giant pad like that. The firefighters,
the big inflatable
put out safely. Yeah, exactly. Like, people jump off of that, or I should say, get launched off of those things into like lakes and river. So I mean,
yeah.
Have you ever seen Jackass when what's his face, the fat dude, gets like launched? I mean, come on, that's safe if he does it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, let me tell you about a drug called Robitussin.
Oh, you got that completely wrong. But it's actually a lyric from a song called the Tussin by MC Chris. Good reference, Dex. He didn't do that song live when I saw him, unfortunately.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm not hip.
Well, did you ever see Aqua Teen Hunger Force back in the day?
Of course.
Do you remember the character MCP Pants? The spider that was a rapper?
Yes. Okay.
That's an actual rapper, like doing that voice and whatnot. And the rapper's name is MC Chris. Is an actual musician.
I do remember that. Yeah, that reminds me. That reminds me of one of my favorite episodes in Aqua Teen Hunger Force with the Predator. Do you remember that one?
Like the movie character, the Predator? No.
There's like a Yautja Predator in one of the episodes, and it goes around killing everyone.
Oh
my god, dude! It's by far one of the best Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode. Oh, wait, no, No, I'm thinking of C-Lab. Sorry. Okay, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yes. Shake Meatwad.
Meatwad, right?
Meatwad, yeah.
Yeah, Meatwad. Shake, what you doing over here, buddy? Frylock, what the fuck you talking about, my guy?
Yeah.
Ham Banana? Oh, what's up, Mr. Ham Banana? Carl, what you doing over here, my guy?
All right, but now we gotta do the rest of this fucking movie. Is like, oh, you wanna jump? You wanna jump?
Okay, so after Riggs jumps off the roof, the suicidal man handcuffed him, Rogers finally sees what he's been paired with, not with a skillful cop, but a man who genuinely does not care whether he lives or dies.
I'm waiting for Nick to ask if I want to see his pecker.
Hey, Frylock Goodwin, do you want to see my pecker?
Want to see my pecker?
You want to see my... Carl,
Want to see my pecker?
Want to see my pecker?
No, I want to see your pecker.
Hand Banana.
Dude, Hand Banana is a fucking great episode, dude. What is it? He's like, I know words like bark, fetch, and grape. Dude, if you haven't seen Hand Banana, you need to watch it. Anyway, so tonight, okay, you're not gonna have seen it. Oh God, yes. You like your gay cartoons. I was thinking the C-Lab, but there's an episode where the predator, the Yautja, is in C-Lab, and it goes around like killing everyone. It's actually kind of funny, and a weird sense of humor. But that type of humor anyway.
Nick, right here. Murtaugh tells Riggs, he's like, "You want to die?" He says, "I don't." He's like, "I'm not afraid of it, but I don't want to die."
Yeah, it's like there's this eeriness to how calm and indestructible it is at the same time. Like and yeah, the fact that Murtaugh goes into dad mode and protecting, it's like kind of daring your child to do the thing they're not going to do, except he's actually going through this. Like, he's not really worried about criminals per se. He's just like worried about his partner for a second. Like, oh my God, like what did I get paired with here?
He's worried about himself.
And himself getting dragged down.
Like, he's heard the stories of what Riggs is or who Riggs is, but this is his first time like truly like seeing it and being like, okay, this is there's no amount of, so we got a new partner for you. It's a little rough around the edges. There's no amount of talking that could prepare you for what Riggs actually is.
Yeah, like hearing about it and seeing it's two different things.
Yeah, I mean, even Riggs, he's like, look, everybody thinks I'm looking for a psycho pension, in which case, I'm fucked, or I'm faking it in order to get it, in which case I'm fucked. Basically, I'm fucked.
All right, Leon, it's officially empty now, so.
All the froth is gone.
I was going to call you a mad lad, but I usually use the cat.
Now we got to the vodka, dude.
Yeah, but we also get the excellent line of, God hates me. Hate him back. Works for me.
Hate him back. Yeah, works for me. Yep.
Blowing the smoke out of his nose, it just seems more intense. Like, I don't know why.
I hate doing that. It's obvious as smoke, dude. I hate blowing smoke on my nose.
That's how badass he is, dude. Hate him back. I do. Blow smoke right out of his nostrils. Dude.
Yeah. There you go, Leon.
It tickles, man. It's itchy. Like,
so it's the nose hairs getting getting frolicked.
Yeah, the only time I'm doing that is like a sign of disgust.
Yeah, you're
you take a drag of the cigarette and somebody says something stupid and you just turn to him, you keep your mouth closed and just blow it out your nose, like, really.
Yeah, I agree. This is the first time Roger is really seeing some of the things that he's heard about him like come in front of his face. Yeah, because he's like, oh wow, Riggs is not faking this instability. Like this is real. But like also he's not trying to chase early retirement for a young guy that he is. Like he's
not looking for his psycho pension. He's not doing any of that. No.
He is an actual lethal weapon. Like he is a danger.
Now, if he did get that early retirement, let's say he was forced into it, dude would eat that fucking bullet. He would have
because he would have nothing to live for, right? It's
the job's done.
That keeps him alive.
Yeah. And it kind of just, and I think that kind of goes along with how, Murtaugh is looking out for him more. Like, I got to keep this guy stable because he actually might kill himself if he does go on suicidal pension. Like this is okay. Well,
I don't think they've connected that far yet. I think right now he's more worried about Hey, he's 15. He's too old for this shit. And he has a wife and kids, and he's got a partner who will do some dangerous shit that will get him shot. And he's like, nah, I don't. I need to. A, he's trying to figure out what the hell he actually has on his hands. B, that once he realizes that there's a reason his next fucking call is to the psychiatrist, and she's not giving him good news, and that's when he comes in, starts talking about his birthday and all that shit, and then you get the great bonding moment.
Yeah, no, I'd say
definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't think at this point he's this guy's a burden to him, and oh, by the way, he's just decided to do this crazy shit, and he's like, what the fuck? And he's this scene reveals to him just exactly what he has on his hands, and he is very concerned about that. But the next the scene in the car right after this is what kind of breaks that down a bit, because again, Riggs has got a certain amount of humor. It's black humor, but it's going on, and
black people
that see, I don't mean it's only black people. I mean dark humor. But I think that's the scene that I love, because that's kind of the moment where they both break down the walls a bit.
Yeah. I mean, Murtaugh's about to retire now. He's dealing with a fucking ticking time bomb next to him.
Yeah, he's more of a danger to himself. But he's also endangering
anybody around him.
Everybody, Roger especially. Like in this, the hollow point becomes very symbolic. For
okay, you did this on purpose.
Just kind of happened.
Whoa! I didn't realize that Roger was actually doing the early version of Wanda from In Living Color, and then you just showed it to me.
Yeah.
Was that when Murtaugh said, "Hey, I will rock your world"?
He remembers that.
Oh my gosh,
Jamie Foxx was so good back in the day.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But it's also the fact that it's not like Roger said, okay, go ahead and load that into your gun right now. He goes, no, here's my gun. Go ahead, do it. He goes, yeah, right on the side of that. He goes, maybe right here, maybe right under the chin.
Yeah.
And then just the facial expression that Murtaugh has is like, oh shit.
I've never noticed it.
Look at that, man.
Looking at the stills. Can you imagine how different this movie would be if they cast Steve Harvey instead?
Oh my God.
I mean, Steve Harvey's feet would have to react. That's the big thing.
Good.
That's true.
That previous shot.
You're not trying to make a psychopath. You really are crazy.
Really are crazy.
I'm
the way their eyes go back and forth. It's like it's just a moment. Like there's,
He's got the intense eyes, because again he's got the adrenaline pump or whatever, and then you just see his face relax, and it kind of does the tired eyes. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, he's absolutely going to do it here, because they go back and forth, and then
you hear the hammer.
The hammer goes.
Yep.
And the funny thing is he's sweating, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm going to get something.
Well, again, Murtaugh's been on a job like how long now? We don't know, but like he's never seen a guy up close.
If he's about to retire, and he's turning 50,
at least 20 years, right?
Yeah,
30-ish years. Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah,
like,
25,
like how many times in his career has he seen a new partner, just take a gun right to his fucking neck and about to off himself in front of him? And it's a whole different experience. It's one thing shooting people or seeing guys, but seeing it like 2 inches in front of you, that's a whole, like, that's why he's covered in sweat for like, this is fucking serious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Murtaugh is not about to retire in this. He's talking about it because he's got the boat or whatever. But so he was in Vietnam in '65 when him and his buddy, but he says he hasn't heard from him in like 12 years. So that would be 75 or 74, depending on when you go. But 20 years back from this would have been like 66. So he didn't immediately serve and then go into the police force or whatever. I mean, the idea is that he actually served for a bit longer. So I'm not sure how long he's done.
Sense. Yeah. My grandpa left Vietnam early. They left Vietnam early to become a cop. So, I mean, that's within the realm of possibility.
I agree. The music Yeah, especially the jazz music alone makes a lot of these scenes very well. Just adds like a nice accented note on them. It's Will and Martin, I believe.
Bad boys.
It does lighten the tension. Later, Nagy. I'll catch you later this week,
when it's going mournful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where's a good scene for this? Here
In your mouth. Bullet might go through your ear and not kill you. Yeah, under the chin. Yeah, under the chin.
Oh shit. He's really gonna pull the damn trigger. I gotta stop this man here.
Yeah, you watch him pulling the trigger and the hammer coming back because he's got it single action.
Yep. Another scene I'm going to talk about when they're get new intel. Go check out some drugs. Obviously, good teamwork. And they clear out the backyard. See two women who wave and realize that those are cops. Will come quietly. As they're just counting the heroin or the drugs, right? And I think that's interesting too, though, how what is the point here? As Roger, as I misspelled Roger, Roger shoots to wound, but is Riggs?
That's the African spelling.
Roger, Roger shoots to wound, but is Riggs' way of shooting to kill more effective, right? Because obviously, for the sake of them moving through, for the sake of moving through, like you see more of their core bonding here, which is usually the case, right? And I think they build on their brotherhood because they're continuously now going through more danger as a result.
Also, I'll give you credit. I'm not sure if you could spell situation more incorrectly if you tried. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. Sue tight home.
Sue tight home. Oh god, I noticed that too.
The question though is like, which one's more effective? You only need one person to not die to get your intel. So like, in terms of what's the most effective, shoot to kill everybody, save for like the one person you need to get the intel.
Well, but the other thing is the guy.
Oh god, look at it.
Yeah, it's like, and then they see the guns and the badges, and they're like, oh, that's not good.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Also, what do we think about their attire?
What are you talking about?
Party house, exactly.
But
the
difference between what Murtaugh does, where guys shooting shotgun, he shoots him in the leg, the guy drops shotgun or whatever. The thing is, he doesn't clear him. He keeps going, let me see your hands, and he doesn't see them, but then he kind of steps back. The guy gets up and has a gun and is pointing it at Roger, and that's when Riggs pops 2 in the chest.
Yeah, he like grabs his arm, kicks him, and that's when it allows Riggs to draw his weapon, and then pop.
Pumps 2 in the chest.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I appreciate the ladies being
cuffed to the tree,
cuffed to some wood.
Exactly.
Work the poles. I'm sure you're used to it.
Work that wood, ladies.
Oh yeah,
especially in that black spandex short skirt you got going on with them black heels. All right. Riggs probably would have been, hey, what's up, ladies? But it's on a new path. Partner here. Yeah, he's reaching for it. Kicks him back, and then unfortunately, he goes for a swim, and
he's dead anyway. He's got 2 in the chest.
Yeah, they're not going to stop it, but it's like
my wife's like, "Oh no, he's drowning," and I was like, "Well, he's not because there's no water on him. He's just suffocating."
Yeah, he's not breathing.
This poor stuntman, though,
not
man.
Even water.
That's a stunt guy wrapped in plastic. Damn.
Yeah, and that's when the line's like, "Is there anyone you didn't kill that you worked with?"
I haven't killed you yet.
I haven't killed you yet.
Don't do me any favors.
Yeah. I like how you see Riggs get out of the pool, like with ease, and then Murtaugh tries to get up, and he's just like,
I'm just taking a minute.
I'm too old for this shit.
Exactly.
Where are the steps? Damn it!
Yeah,
I need to walk up some.
We
damn
need to get
steps.
to the waiting side.
Yeah, he needs to go kind of around.
At least give me a ladder.
Yeah. Now it would have been fun if Riggs were like, "Hey, ladies, want to come jump in the pool with me?" But
yeah.
Like, sorry, peepers. You know,
I'm just impressed. This movie keeps down breaking the stereotypes. He's a father. He's a black father who's there for his kids. He swims. Like,
I know this is very subversive,
very progressive. Maybe this movie had woke. Maybe Blue Collar was onto something.
Yeah,
Oh man, see.
What are you oogling, Molly?
Right there. There's a delay.
Are you oogling my comment about wood and trees and being handcuffed to wood?
Possibly.
Plus black man in the water.
Who is echoing?
Check.
Why is echoing?
When is echoing?
Where?
How is echoing?
Well, that's pretty easy. It's somebody trying to use noise cancellation for their speakers instead of headphones.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not echoing. I just see double. That's all.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I want to talk about.
We're suddenly hearing through his ears.
Before we talk about this, I unfortunately have a show to run for Foxy Moxie, so I have to take my leave.
All right, buddy.
But I want to give my rating and talk about just the best scene in the film. If you'd allow me a moment.
Absolutely.
So this is, I could be wrong, but I think the very first episode of the show that I've been on where I am going to give a perfect 10 out of 10 masculinity rating.
Ooh.
I think that when it comes to all the, especially the 80s movies we've covered, obviously we've covered other ones, but like especially the 80s films we've covered, this one is, I mean, minus like the visuals, the technology and whatnot, this one's the least 80s. This one's the most timeless in terms of just the brotherhood, the shared brotherhood, shared bond amongst men. I also think that this might be, at least in recent memory, ones that I've been on here that we've covered, when taking a character like Riggs, who goes from the red to the green, because I mean, you don't have to tell a good masculine story. Your characters don't have to start off in a downtrodden spot or in a place that lacks masculinity. I mean, you have that in a lot of these stories, and we talked about it on what was the one that I was on just recently where we talked about how that was the case. Bothering me, but anyway, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters.
Yes.
How none of them are really particularly masculine, and they grow into it as the film goes on. But I mean, just there's a certain je ne sais quoi about this film that it's raw, it's real, it's it isn't a we were talking about the comparisons to Die Hard, and while it's in my opinion not near as like fun and action movie or whatnot, this is a like really brilliant film. It's kind of slept on and how like well written I would say it is, especially when we talk about other films around this time of year. So I don't know. I think the what solidifies it for me is the dinner scene and the follow up on the boat. I mean, like I could watch this whole movie like just for that scene. Obviously, need all the lead up and build up to it for it to work. But when Murtaugh invites Riggs into his home with his family after everything they've seen and done and been through together, and you've just got like just the twinkle in Riggs' eye, the conversations around the dinner table, the like obviously the daughter trying to flirt with Mr. Riggs, like it all works so well. And then after all of that, just the two bros beers on the boat that he's never taken out, if I recall. Like,
he doesn't even know how it works.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean say? Like, it's got a motor. It's what he doesn't know, a sailboat. What are you talking about? Also, Roger's rapping is highly underrated. Come on, that was excellent.
Yes,
it's just, and again, it ends on that somber note that ends with the best line of the film. Like, there's, I don't know if somber is the right word, maybe more melancholic. But yeah, I mean, again, I love this movie. It's one that I probably don't watch as often as I should, despite the fact that I love this movie. I like this whole series. Yes, I even like Lethal Weapon 4. I admit it's probably not necessarily good, but I like it. But yeah, no, it's I think I can confidently give this one a perfect 10 out of 10 in terms of the masculinity. Now, in terms of the film itself, I'd say it's probably more like an 8.5. But judging based on masculinity alone, I think this is a 10.
Yeah, I think the family bit definitely works as well. Right, for the masculinity, because it's an aspect that we often don't see in a lot of 80s movies, where it's just, this is a big muscle man, do thing or whatever, whereas you have Roger with family and doing real family things, being
Right.
a real dad, and then Riggs kind of stepping in as a surrogate, uncle, something like that, because
an uncle
he's also
figure,
worried about
and,
it, right?
I also think that the for this being like, generic 80s cop movie, which obviously it's not, but this is 80s buddy cop action movie. I think that the Brotherhood and something like this is actually far more realistic than the sort of like pretentiousness we get from Saving Private Ryan, which to me feels like Hollywood romanticism as opposed to this could just be actual fucking people.
Yeah,
for sure. No, absolutely. And I, not only do I appreciate your comments and your rating, but the explanation as well, which I really do agree with. Even just the regular rating for this movie outside of the masculinity, and that's kind of where I'm at as well. Not to jump ahead, but I agree. I as much as I love it, I don't watch it nearly enough as I probably should. Because same thing. I grew up watching all 4 movies, and it's been a while since I've watched all of them. And I mean, yeah, I like 4. 4 is not the best one, obviously. But I like.
It gave us Jet Li, and that's something.
Yeah, and it does have the sense to have Riggs actually getting old, right? That he can't. He's no longer the Top Gun guy, right? Jet Li is now.
He's not him anymore. Jet Li is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, appreciate the raid, buddy. Next week, just to kind of jump ahead, next week we are doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which Leon will be back for.
And I can't fucking wait, son.
We're gonna be eating pizza while we cover it.
Wendy's going.
Blue, are you gonna be there?
If you want
you
me
come
to.
next week?
Sure.
Yeah, we need a party animal, right? And I think Cindy will be there. Goodwin's going to be there for Mr. Splinter, of course.
I mean, if Gord is down for that, I could swallow over that, because that is a movie that I've certainly seen, but I appreciate more for the effects than
I'll put pumpkin
the stories. So.
Either way, y'all need your Michelangelo next week, and that'll be me. Blue, you can be Raphael, because I'm sure you're an angry junk.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, cool.
I'll do that.
We'll get later, Leon.
Foot Clan.
Later, man. Yeah, we need Kata here for the Foot Clan, basically. I'm gonna try and see if I can get him on.
Representation matters.
I could probably order a Raphael helmet off Amazon or something.
Yeah, we all. If I can just wear a blue bandana the entire time, But yeah, I think this scene is really interesting because they're both being tortured, and it's really interesting to see how Riggs doesn't know of this torture method. It's like, well, what is this? It's called electrotherapy.
Yeah.
You're about to get electrocuted, and it's going to hurt a hell of a lot. And they're just trying to break his will.
You've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This is he's our Nurse Ratched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like the purpose of this is transforming violence into sacrifice, and obviously like they're trying to protect the innocents, and they really don't know much. Like Riggs, especially. Riggs was outside of the house when they killed what's his face?
Mike
Mackin. What's his face? Mike.
Damn it, I can't remember the last name.
I can't either. It's like escaping me, but he wasn't even there. Like he doesn't know much aside from just what Riggs told him, and Riggs knows some, but not a lot to go off of, and at that point, like it's like, at this point, you guys have probably told me more than what I already knew beforehand. So thanks. But this is a moment too where Riggs isn't trying to die, because at that point he'd be like, I don't care, go ahead and kill me, right? Like he's moved past that point.
Mr. Joshua offers, if you tell me what you know, I'll kill you quick.
Right. Yeah.
One episode.
And he's obviously trying to keep someone else alive. It's like he knows that Roger has been captured as well,
and they've got a daughter that they
Rianne is also captured. So it's like he's trying to protect them. He's trying to protect his friend and his friend's family. Again, the daughter who has a little crush on him, of course, but which, going back to that conversation at dinner, and when they're just having beers in the boat in the driveway, and his wife's like, Roger, I need you to take out the trash. He's like, but I'm hanging with my friend. And he's like,
I'm entertaining our guest.
I'm entertaining our guest. And it's like, He's 50, but he's like he almost just acts like a younger like a young adult or like a kid. Like I'm just trying to hang with my friend, Mom. It's like you have chores to do, son. Do that.
Yeah. He's just trying to use him as an excuse. He's like,
Yeah.
oh no, but I'm doing that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'm trying
But
to
also,
gain
remember, he comes in. He's like on a house of brown rose. Like something's just like Roger, you're being an asshole again. I'm sorry. I try not to be.
But when his daughter comes out, that whole conversation about he's grounded because she was smoking weed in the house.
Yeah,
like, weed's illegal. You can't be doing that. And
it was.
Yeah, I mean, except that she goes, I can have a beer, and I was like, you can't. You're 17. Also, I think it was 86 when we changed the law to 21.
Yeah. And it's like if it'd be one thing if he allowed her to have a beer in the house while it was, like he's under or he's supervising, right? And she's obviously not driving or anything of the sorts, but and she makes a joke about like, oh, they could sit out there with six packs, and it's like they're adults. Of course they can.
So actually, Reagan Goodwin signed it in '84, but most states didn't enforce it until '88. Wow.
No, it was 80. So if you go and actually look at the like the thing that says you were born before a certain date, I'm pretty sure it's 86.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's like he signed it in '84, but it says like, but they pressure all states to raise the minimum age by 21. So I guess all states adopted it in '88. So he signed it in '84, but it took 4 years to go into effect for it.
This would have been a good joke for Leon.
Well, actually, all states did not do it because Alaska said no.
Oh shit! Huh. It's Alaska.
Well, the way that they did it is they were like, we'll withhold your highway funds because they don't have the ability to do it otherwise. And so most states are like, all right, I'm going to do it. And Alaska was like, bitch, we have a sovereign fund for the state. So nah, we good.
Yeah, I think too, at this point for Riggs, like he's, and I'd say, you know, men in general, and part of, you know, growing in masculinity, men will heal through protecting something greater than themselves here. And Riggs is trying to protect Roger. He's trying to protect his daughter. And obviously he goes through some pain, you know, which you can, you know, definitely hear it from his acting sense. And you kind of even see it's like he's a little, I'd say he's scared maybe, but he's definitely very concerned about what's about to happen.
Well, much like Roger, he's powerless. At this moment, right? And so, you know, he's like, I'm gonna kill the both of you, and tries to, like, you know, headbutt, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, you can tell us. And so here he goes hitting him. I love that Joshua gets shocked a bit when he's trying to push him back. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's how that works. Yeah.
But in the same way that Roger is, you know, tied down and they're rubbing salt in his you know, gunshot wound, and then the threat with Rianne where he just loses it, right? He's like, untie me, I'll kill you all, you know, or whatever. And they're like, yeah, it's too bad.
It's always the funny thing with Nick with masculinity and pain. People think it's like Riggs' character. He's tough, but he doesn't enjoy pain. Much like, you know, Wolverine in the comics. Like Wolverine can heal, but like in any iteration, comic, cartoon, Hugh Jackman, he doesn't enjoy being hurt. Like he can deal with it, but he doesn't like look forward to it. So it's the thing with Riggs is, yes, Riggs can handle the pain, but he's not enjoying being fucking shocked almost to death. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's screaming.
Exactly.
And in the same way that Roger, where you know, when they're rubbing the salt into the wound or whatever. And this is, again, you know, it's unlike a lot of movies where it was like, and Muscle Man breaks the chair that he was in to crush his foes or whatever. They are they really are helpless at this point, right? And at the mercy of the bad guys. The benefit is that Riggs catches the guy kind of being off his game a little bit, and that's what gives him a chance.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I mean, like just the comparison of age as well, right? Like he's 50, has a gunshot in his arm, and he's obviously getting punched quite a bit.
Yeah.
While for just interrogation, it wears on him because of his age. Whereas, you know, the electrotherapy is obviously a bit more harsh, even for someone that's a lot younger in much better shape for Riggs. It doesn't mean that they're not going through some shit at the moment, because they certainly are. Both ways, right?
Riggs has actually been trained to withstand interrogation, though.
Yeah, as a Riggs has definitely been through something similar. Not this, of course, but because obviously you'd at least know when it was, but just some other types of interrogation, right? So, here's the salt. Toss the salt.
Heck,
and then
I mean, if you look at Rambo, even Rambo sequels, for all their flaws, like Rambo in every film is screaming when he's hurt. He's not laughing or enjoying it. And Rambo's like, the best of the best can survive things that will kill a normal man. Rambo can't. It's like, it's one thing handling pain in a masculine way.
Yeah, no, and I mean, they're both yelling. They're both in pain. Like it's part of what they have to go through, unfortunately. But yeah, I agree, Dax. The lines that Murtaugh says here is fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like,
Tommy, I'll kill you all. And I love that his big line is "Go spit." Go spit is what he says repeatedly.
Bald Asian dude. Oh God, what's his name? Oh,
Ali Leon.
Ali Leon, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember his
character,
name.
Yeah,
the character,
but
Riggs calls him the Chin.
The Chin, that's right.
Yeah, but it's like Mr. Huang,
something like that. Yeah,
because he has him look at Mr. Joshua after he burns him.
Yep.
I'm always curious because Gilman seems like he's more world weary than us, Nick. But like having salt in open wound, like I've never had that happen to me. But how fucking painful is like taking a cup of salt and just putting it right in there? Like, I mean, it's just got to burn, right? Like that's why Murtaugh.
Have you ever sweat into a cut?
Shadow Chin.
Yeah. Now turn that to 11.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like I kind of gashed my arm on a railing when I was moving boxes. One of those things. I was like, damn, I didn't know that was actually like kind of sharp. Oh well, cleaned it with some soap and water, and then took some alcohol and just poured it on, and I was like, that kind of stings. That shit.
That's like it's like washing your hands with acetone or something like that. You'll find every cut you have.
Oh yeah. Like I didn't even know I had cuts in my hand.
Yeah,
like
I know them now. Woohoo!
Shit. It stings like razor blades. It does dehydrate.
Yeah, it's actually worse than that because the nerves work on ion differentials. Putting salt in there actually causes nerves to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Thus the pain.
Yeah.
On top of two, Murtaugh, Danny Glover, he's in I'd say Nick. He's not the Rock big. He's in pretty good fucking shape, man. Like as he's screaming, like he doesn't have like the old man 50 beard belly. He's in decent shape, not compared to Riggs, but he's not out of shape by any means.
No, again, I mean, if you untie him, he's going to be knocking some people around, but it's still not going to end well.
Yeah, he's definitely going to battle, right? He's definitely going to throw some fists. He's definitely going to take some guys out.
Well, he's now father, so you're messing with his daughter.
Yeah, father mode. Don't this
you're
gunshot
gonna have to blow his brains out.
Don't even feel that. You have to kill me to take me down, like because otherwise I'm gonna keep going until I'm dead. Like I'm not gonna know that exhaustion until it
adrenaline is gonna carry me a good long way.
Yep, till that adrenaline wears off. But yeah, I mean it's also how Chin says he would have told me by now. No one would have withstood that if they would were holding out. So it's like, all right, well, go ahead, kill him. That's fine. And conversely here, McAllister's like, okay, well, that's fine. We'll bring your daughter out. And, it doesn't go quite as well for the Chin here, which I had to give it to Riggs and you don't know exactly how long or how often he was electrocuted. But even then, like if it was just for the times we see it happen in the movie, that's more than I would ever want to have that experience. So for him to have that energy to, make a headbutt and then again, here's probably that that martial arts comes into play here, and just breaks his neck, and then obviously some upper body strength to pull himself up and to unhook his
Got them pull-ups, kid.
His ropes. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, JFK Jr. just did 20 pull-ups.
Dude, I just saw that like 5 minutes before we went live.
I know people who are 21 and can't even do 10.
Man, 71.
RFK. JFK Jr. is busy being dead.
Oh yeah, it's RFK. Yeah, not JFK. Sorry, you know what I meant.
He crashed his plane into the water.
That's RFK. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of pull-ups.
As good was saying, I looked up stats. So Mel Gibson, according to the stats, is 5'10". Danny Glover is fucking 6'3". So
yeah,
when Goodwin's saying he's a big boy, dude, 6'3" is not a small man.
Yeah.
No, that is
shit,
not.
man, that's bigger than Arnold technically.
Yeah, and he's probably like 210, 220.
What's up, Jamma?
Yeah,
there you are.
Yeah, easily 200 pounds.
Yeah,
Jamma has returned. Messing with a man's kid, mostly his daughter, is a very, very bad idea. Exactly. Right, yeah, that is a big no if you value your life. That is a one-way ticket to hell. So
I explained to one of the guys who was dating my daughter that if something untoward happened, I would make him disappear because I have a well on property that's it's been dried out.
Oh no!
And I just sit him down it.
Yeah. Goodwin's like 6'6" too. So
and he kind of laughed a bit. And I was like, "Ask my daughter if I'm kidding." And he turns, and she was like, "He's not."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll drop you down a well, and it won't bother me a bit.
Yeah. We're gonna take a little airboat ride to the Everglades. You like pythons? How about some gators?
Mm-hmm.
You ever see a crocodile in Florida before?
Don't worry, they're there.
They're there. Trust me. Yeah. And it's such a power play move. Again, like they're not in control here, right? At least for the time being.
Yeah, I love the don't worry, son, there's no heroes left, right?
No heroes left. That line.
Right about the time a hero comes in. Surprise, motherfuckers.
Surprise! I'm gonna go toss. Bro, this is such a fucking alpha move right here. Like,
anybody lose a torturer anywhere? I just found him laying around. I don't know. It's gonna drop off the claims department, but I didn't know.
Yeah, this guy that was interrogating me, broke his neck. Here, you could have him back.
Here
I don't want
go.
him.
Yeah, this one's defective. You need to get another one.
Tossing him onto another dude, and then just proceeds to just go ham, bust this dude's face, take his gun, shoot another guy, take him out, shoot him in the chest a couple of times.
Why don't you hold those bullets for me?
Yeah. There.
And then he's like, all right, who's next?
Yep. And then I love this face from Murtaugh. Yeah, Riggs.
Pretty thin, anorexic.
Yeah. I can't quite see it in my right eye right now, but it'll be fine.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know military tactics by any means, but like the way Gibson, after he just cleans the room and just surveys the whole area.
Yeah.
It seems realistic. Like that's somebody who's trained.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's sort of like, especially in him serving time in or serving for Vietnam, right? Like the areas that you go in and double check because you know that the Viet Cong are tricky bastards that you can never be too sure. So you better be thorough enough. So if you're not checking behind, there's a lot of places in here that looks like people can hide behind, just to escape or try to get a little pop shot off. So, again, he does his job. Again, like he's a protector, right? And make sure that daughter gets freed.
He does miss that guy on the upper section though.
He tried to jump down and join them and he kind of got snagged
after being shot.
Yeah. So, it kind of reminds me of Carl and Die Hard.
I think the
Both
only
like
flaw-
Chang chains.
Watch this again. Some people said to Mel Gibson first grabs the guy's head and just goes like, just like he just went.
Yeah, he just breaks the neck, and he's like, "Okay, next, here we go."
That's how masculine Riggs is. It's like,
Yeah. He breaks one guy's neck. He then grabs the other guy with the gun, shoots his buddy with his gun, and then goes ahead and goes, "Here, hold some of your own bullets for you."
look how easily the human neck snaps in films.
Yeah.
Spree.
Yeah. Fatality.
Yeah. Riggs is just like, yeah, fatality.
Finish him.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, Riggs is still barefooted right now.
Yes.
He runs down the street.
He magically has some shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where did he get shoes?
I mean, they do get some clothes.
They get, he's watching football, right?
No, in this. So they once he frees them, they both run over and Riggs gets like a shirt.
Yeah, sure. He's wearing a shirt right
That's
now.
right. Yeah. Right after he goes to the side and he
Well,
walks over and he gets a
he's
shirt.
10 guys. He could have grabbed one of their shoes.
Yeah, he's like checking his feet against other people's feet. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Except, yeah, they cut that scene.
Mm-hmm. He is a badass. Yeah, because it's like, man, like Riggs is such a badass in this film. That it is very compares him to John McClane. And when I was on Box Office Brawlers stream, our young friend, we were talking about how Mel Gibson was approached to do John McClane, but it's like it's already too similar to.
Yeah, you notice I did Lethal Weapon last year, right? I just let you know. Yeah,
it's like people would be like, "Are they the same character?" So it's like I'm glad he realized that and didn't want to do it, of course, because I do think and Bruce Campbell did a great job as John McClane, of course, but yeah, he is a lethal weapon for sure. I mean, he just broke two guys' necks and shot a couple of dudes and.
Yeah, and again, they've set this up before because when they first meet, he's like, "I heard you into the karate and that Tai Chi and shit." I was like, "Tai Chi is not gonna help you." No, that's.
Yeah, that is very true. You don't mess with them Vietnam vets. Monster kill.
Agent Orange.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a vet, just not Vietnam. I'm quite sure people can mess with me, no problem. Role shooting in every movie in the series.
Yeah. Yep.
You got to. That's what makes an action movie, right? You got to do those role shooting kills. Sorry.
Yes, Dax.
Bruce Campbell's in Die.
He's so iconic. If he's in it, you didn't even know it.
I mean, to be fair, Nick did say Bruce Campbell.
I did say Bruce Campbell. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Sorry.
Bruce Campbell is there.
I was going to let that just lie there for a bit. I was like,
I was like, let's wait a second. No, just kidding.
He's uncredited.
Yeah.
It was a test.
Yeah. I mean, it would be hard to miss that chin.
It was a test, I see.
Yeah.
Eat your fiber, Dax.
I hope you had your Ovaltine.
That's a furry hearing.
So obviously one of the best and most memorable moments in the entire movie is the showdown, the shot at the title. It's fists, grit, and willpower. Just a good old knock 'em sock 'em, right? Let's use the good old fisticuffs. And out in the rain, Sergeant Murtaugh is in charge
ranking
here.
Officer on the scene.
Yep. So everyone else can kind of just stand down, let it in. I love the fact, again, you say it's Hollywood, but I love the fact that I've seen some street fights happen here in like downtown Orlando before, where cops will just let two dudes fight and then they'll break it up. They'll just be like, yeah, it's fine, until it gets like really bad, and then we'll just kind of interfere at that point. But they just let them fight. Because they kind of there's a multi-purpose factor here behind them fighting, right?
Oh yeah.
They're both they kind of come from the same cloth, except one's dirty and the other one is being cleaned, if you will, in a weird metaphor. But both men are warriors. And Riggs is obviously the one that is becoming more human, right? He is on that path. He is changing from the type of person that he was from the beginning of the movie. Whereas Mr. Joshua, excuse me, Mr. Joshua is still this type of guy who just is like, well, I'm in it for the money. I'm in it for killing people. If it comes to it, I've got a business, a dirty business to run. So whatever happens, happens.
Well, there's a bit of an ego as well.
And
he's like, what do you say, Jack? You want us out of the title? Don't mind if I do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like to Nick, the dark humor setting up. Mr. Joshua walks in. Riggs leaves a note. Dear bad guys, no one here but us good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. But yeah, it's and obviously there's a moment too where you hear Murtaugh say, "Kill him, Riggs. Kill him. Kill that son of a bitch." Right. And
then Murtaugh, like when the other cop shows up, Murtaugh runs around and he's like, hold up. This is Sergeant Riggs' arrest. And I'm in charge. This is on me. He killed our men. Right.
Yeah.
He killed 2 of our men.
Yeah.
And that's when the cops are like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's
let this roll. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your pound of flesh.
Yeah. Yeah. Take this out on this guy. Yeah. And sorry, I might have misspoke there.
Like, break his fucking neck.
Yeah. Break his fucking neck, Riggs. And he could have very easily, right? Like, I've already snapped 2 necks, one with my leg already. So like, this is nothing. But he's like, I'm not going to defeat him and win by being ruthless. I could, but he wins by being rooted. And he's like, you're not worth it. And then we got a more epic slow-mo kill, of course. Right, which is
and Murtaugh gets the first shot off.
Yeah. Old man gets the
old man.
But listen, I mean, Riggs just exhausts himself.
Pretty good for an old man.
Yeah. That old timey gun too, that revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, too, Nick, this whole scene is so masculine because there is just like, at least our generation, unwritten rule of like, I hate 10-on-1, 5-on-1. There's something of just like every 1-on-1, mano. I said, as a cop showing up, Murtaugh's like, no, let these 2 fucking equal playing field duke it the fuck out. Man.
Sergeant Riggs arrest.
Like look how many people are watching right here.
Yeah.
And as he's getting body slammed, like freaking fire hydrants going off. There's Christmas lights. There's a couple of squad cars. Like, it's such a great scene.
Yeah, there's a helicopter overhead, which is actually providing the light.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jason earlier too. And at one point, Joshua actually gets the upper hand on Riggs to the point where it's like Murtaugh offers help, and he's like, "No, this is mine."
Yeah,
he's like, "Back off."
Yeah.
No, he's like, no. Yeah, it's like that.
Back up.
Yeah, it is like some Street Fighter style shit, Dax. Choose your battlefield.
Cops, helicopters. Rain.
Yeah, and I like the fact that like the fight, there's a chaos to it, like where they run at each other and they go out of the spotlight for the helicopter, and the helicopter has to move it, to keep them lit and all that.
This nice little jump kick here into the Christmas lights. Like, this could have been really bad for Mr. Joshua, where like he could have been kind of choked out with some Christmas lights, which would have been a pretty brutal death. Like, I'm gonna choke you with some Christmas lights right here.
He knew it was goddamn Christmas. He told the TV that. So,
exactly.
You expect to get choked out by Christmas lights.
Yeah. Here's the helicopter having to move around with the spotlight.
And then Joshua grabs a fucking big like tree branch and then for Murtaugh throws fucking Riggs the baton.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he's blocking him, but I mean, he's getting overwhelmed because of the...
Well, it's because one guy has a 6-foot metal pole and the other guy has a baton. It's
but same thing. He's able to maneuver and knocks it away. I was like, okay, now we're back to fisticuffs here.
Nope.
But yeah, same thing. Like Mr. Joshua, he gains the upper hand here, and so like there's this.
He's sticking his face in the mud while he's trying to choke him out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that control that is shifting, and the crazy thing too is like, I don't know if any of the cops would have intervened at that moment to take away this moment for Riggs, or from
Murtaugh's ready to.
Well, like, but yeah, but Murtaugh is ready to right here in this moment. It's like, no, like this like guttural heart Hulk type of.
Also, too, as mentioned, the soundtrack, the music right now, music is awesome as they're fighting.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
great. My headphones.
It's like it's tough to kind of grab clips from here because of the freaking music, but
yeah,
it is a great great score for this to overlay and accentuate this whole fight and the importance behind it. But just he goes for a lock at first, and he doesn't quite. He goes for a move and doesn't quite lock in, but then he's able to get it again, and then boom, feast on these nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got him good. I mean, look at the position that Riggs is in. Like he's like
also,
man's upward with his neck on the fucking ground.
Two Riggs is Riggs like, come on, you son of a bitch, come on. He's fucking talking and taunting at the same time.
Oh, that ego was going off. Yeah. Yep. Just grabbing his arm. Yeah, this is when break his neck, Riggs. Yeah, he's not worth it. He goes the high route. You know what? Just arrest him. I need my partner to lean on him. I'm hungry and tired, and I need a shower. And we get one of the best. Best scenes, and we say goodbye, Mr. Joshua. What buddies?
Exactly.
What buddies?
When Murtaugh got him.
Best way to bond when two best friends kill a guy in cold blood. It's awesome.
You tell him I'm coming, and he's coming with me.
Get this shit off my lawn.
I love that line. Get this shit off my lawn. That's a good one-liner.
Yeah.
Exactly. He tried to go for the high road, and it's like
Mr. Joshua. He's going to try and cheat. He's going to try and get a gun. And okay, well, we having a gunfight now? Okay.
Yeah, that's just the type of man he is. It's like, well, I'm going to cheat and try and take him out, right? And then, you want to draw?
You want to draw, partner? Now, okay.
Yep. There's more than one cowboy on this lawn, my friend.
Don't worry.
This never seen any old Western Peepers.
Oh my God.
We got to change that.
Good.
We got to change that in 2026.
Yeah.
We're going to throw some Westerns up on these Monday nights. So
Peepers is wounding me.
What's that?
So Peepers is starting to wound me. You're hurting me, Peeps.
I was expecting Waylon to kind of flip out here. Come on,
he's probably up getting a drink right now. Yeah,
there we go.
There it is.
There it is.
What?
Speaking of the devil,
Waylon will educate you.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely love this for a buddy cop film. Get this guy off my lawn.
That's not what he says. Let's get this shit off my lawn.
Mm-hmm. The joys of Christmas, caroling, eggnog, fighting with ex-special forces during turn drug dealer on the lawn.
That's actually how Festivus started, the airing of grievances and feats of strength right here.
I've heard.
Yeah. And in terms of obviously the types of themes that we see on here, the Brotherhood does save broken men with Riggs trying to heal over time. That family definitely is a big anchor for masculinity. That the purpose determines power. Again, like Riggs's purpose to live and do the job, to stay alive after he's already been very bruised and broken. But that again, like having this controlled violence, definitely becomes the masculinity's responsibility here. Again, we'll talk more about it whenever we cover Rambo First Blood, because that is also another great reference to necessary violence.
Mm-hmm.
But the violence in this movie, again, is the boundary for protection here, especially when it pertains to family or your law enforcement brothers. And again, that's the difference with masculinity is the discipline to know the type of violence that you're bringing forth, because these guys definitely deserved it. And that especially with Riggs, that his trauma isn't necessarily a weakness. It's just this weight that he needs to work through and offload, which he does, especially at the end of the film here. It's because of his friend and new family association that he has with the Murtaughs. So it's again, the arc for Riggs is very great in this movie. The
biggest thing is the men need meaning in order to be properly masculine, and we often find it in our own family. But in the case of Riggs, where he's lost his family because his wife was killed, he finds it in both his partner, but his partner's family as well.
What's up, Scooby?
Right, that he can save someone and use his skills, which are violence. That's what he's really good at.
Mm-hmm.
But he's he goes through the motions. Okay, well, I'm doing it, for the general public good or whatever. But that is not enough connection.
Yeah.
The investment in the future really does require, both that you're grounded in family and especially future generations. And Roger's kids become that for Riggs.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially at the end, a couple of great lines between Murtaugh and Riggs, especially when Riggs stops by and he gives the hollow point to Rianne, his daughter, and
give it to your dad.
Give this to your dad. Exactly. Yeah. And then he starts walking away. She invites him in. He's like, no, I can't. And then of course, I love the way Murtaugh comes to her and he's like, Riggs, like you gotta, where are you going, bud? It's Christmas. You gotta come inside.
You ain't gonna be eating the world's worst Christmas turkey. You're crazy.
And it's just like,
I'm not crazy. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you a little secret.
What?
I'm not crazy.
I know.
That might be. I think that's such an underrated scene. It's the subtlety in their voice. It's the pause. It's the right amount of pause in their dialogue from one another. And you can just kind of see it in Murtaugh's expression. Like he truly believes it, and he at that point, like he knows.
Yeah, and it's the proper, not just I know, and doesn't want to do something.
It's fine.
I heard what you said, and I'm processing it, and so the answer that I give you is considered. And it's I know.
Yeah, it's the problem with grief is everyone deals with grief differently.
Yeah, and I think because of everything that Riggs has had to go through in this movie, the courage he's had to deal with his loss and his grief, his brokenness, to getting shot in the chest, and could have died there, right? Could have died being tortured. Saved his friend, saved his daughter, and obviously he needed to do it, and obviously he had to do it because of being in law enforcement. But and let's not forget too, when I know we didn't really talk about it as one of the main scenes here, but when Murtaugh and Riggs devise a plan to meet with Mr. Joshua and Shadow Company out, on the outskirts, like on a desert, right? And that's when the helicopter comes in, they show his daughter, and then that's where he gets the gun mood, throws the grenade, which is funny, but also Riggs is just sniping fools left and right until he gets captured by General McAllister. there was a lot of interesting lines there too. Like when Murtaugh's like, if she's going to die by my demand, like not by my terms or something like that. Like she's gonna die my way with me.
She's gonna die my way with me.
Yeah. So,
he does overestimate grossly the power of that grenade.
Yes.
Oh, we all die, and I was like, is that a pocket nuke? Is that what that is?
Yeah, no. Is this a hell diver or like a Halo 1 grenade that's got like, it's gonna blow up everything in sight? Like
it's like a portable Predator bracelet.
Yeah. Boom. It's just a smoke grenade. Exactly. Snipe.
And they immediately recognize it's Riggs.
Yep. Riggs is not dead. Yeah, dumbass. But yeah, just everything that he's had to endure, and obviously what he's gone through alongside Murtaugh, the realization that Murtaugh's had from his character, the conversations that he's had, being with his family at the dinner table and, just hanging out. He is under the understanding that I know is 100% truth. And it's like, yeah, come inside, dude.
Right. Mind if I bring a guest?
Yeah, it's like, there's the doggo guest, but there's a good line before that.
Oh, I think your daughter kind of likes me.
If you touch her, I'll kill you.
You'll try. Hey, you mind if I bring a friend?
Of course you bring a friend.
Yeah.
Come here, Lassie.
I don't think Burbank's the cat's gonna like it. I got $5 on the mutt.
Yeah. I love that line though. Again, it's like this playful humor with friends, right? That you had like, but it's again well written, and it fits their characters.
Again, what happened to Shane Black?
God, I know. I was like, where did this writing go with the fucking Predator movie? You know what I'm saying?
I told you it's the difference between quality Coke and Nebraska meth. This is what you get.
Where did the make
writing great again, please, dear God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
writing.
All right, we have to give Demer. In fact, you might have to take the wrench away from Daxonar for screwing up the CSI Miami stuff. Him thinking it's sympathy for the devil when it won't get fooled again. It's not even the same band, for God's sakes, Dax.
The devil's dandruff.
Yeah. Exactly, James. Friends ripping on each other,
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
I mean, again, if we're not busting balls, we don't like you.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, they do it in a good way. Where did this writing over Lethal Weapon 2?
I don't think Shane Black wrote Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah. Who did write Lethal Weapon 2? I don't even remember.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah. Okay. You got that. Jam says, I've had Nebraska meth true story. Jesus. And dirty Mexican Coke. Wow. Which was worse and which one was better?
What about black tar heroin?
I was like crocodile, but you wouldn't come back from that.
So Shane Black actually did the original screenplay. He wanted one of them to die. That's why they rejected it for
Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah. So it said somebody named Warren Murphy. Okay.
Warren Murphy wrote it? Interesting.
Yeah, but that was the original script. Shane Black wanted one of them to die, and the studio's like, fuck no, we need to make a franchise.
Oh, Gord, what are you doing, man? I mean, you have to have a Coke Mexico. It's got the cane sugar.
Yeah. You can get Mexican Cokes here at certain stores, I believe. Well, then where was this writing for Iron Man 3?
Again, that's when he was starting to get the Nebraska meth, and then
that was
he goes
2011, right?
All in with the the Predator.
7 years later.
Yeah.
No difference.
Well, and he did. Did he do the Long Kiss Goodnight?
I'll look it up. So, Long Kiss Goodnight. That was 96 too. Wow. Okay.
While Blue's looking that up,
Shane Black, yeah.
Yeah.
He did. Okay, wow.
Yeah, Shane Black's wrote some good shit.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, director of this movie, Richard Donner, which is why I think he owned the copyright to the Superman 3D script because he uses it in Lethal Weapon for the intro credits.
That's right. Which scene you guys think showed the truest masculine virtue, or the best use of masculine virtue?
I would go with 2 for me. I'm always saying 2 because I won't go into a long tangent, Nick. But like good ones earlier when Riggs mentioned the job, short story long. I know it's like to work 80-hour weeks after somebody dies. So recently on Facebook, Facebook memories pop up where it says, "Hey Chris, you hit the 10-year anniversary of your girlfriend dying." When she passed away, I went to I was working 17-hour days, 7 days a week for like 2 months straight. And I know it's like to drown yourself in that, not the same thing as Riggs, but just find it out, just drown yourself. When you're working 17-hour days, there's no time to think about losing somebody.
Yeah, but the thing is that's so much of an avoidance mechanism. And the not really dealing with it. The thing is that Riggs knows that if he doesn't avoid it by the job, then he'll definitely kill himself. I mean, he's aware of that. That's why every day, he has to think of a reason to keep going.
And that was the hard part. Yeah, the times I wasn't at work, shit started sinking in.
Yeah, you get in your head.
That's why I was basically at work, sleeping in my car, doing that stuff for next 1 week turns into 2, 2 weeks turns into 2 months. And 2 months later, damn, she's been dead for 2 fucking months. And I've been at work for 7 days a week for the past 2 fucking months just to avoid dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
So you said 2. Okay.
Speaking of masculine, Jamma with he's been clean for 4 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome, Jamma. Proud of you, my man. Dude, Jam's back in the gym. He's getting ripped. He's eating healthy. I love it.
Yep.
I absolutely love it.
There you go.
Never too late.
Yep.
That's very true. That's very true.
I would probably go with the
I'm between 2 in particular.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that I'm really looking at, and I think there's probably a more masculine scene that I can think of. Well, there's a couple that are more masculine than some of those. I mean, that last scene with him where he's like, you think I'm gonna do this, you're crazy, and then I'll tell you a secret, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I know. That's a hell of a thing. But I think another one is when they're in the car after he talks to the psychiatrist, and he's like, "I'm a dead man. You're looking at a dead man," and all that. And he's like, on my birthday and whatever. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know it was your birthday." And he's like, "Yeah, it was 2 days ago. I got you a present." No, it's the least I can do after all that you've done for me. And Murtaugh kind of looking at him and then kind of starting to laugh a bit or whatever. And he's like, "All right, so no, really, he's like, so where are we going?" And that opening up the first time, right? It's they're adversarial, and then you have that first, humorous, I'm taking the piss out of you because you kind of have been a dick, but there's humor to it and all that, and they kind of open up and then start to have the beginning of their relationship. That one's a good one. But I think the torture and rescue is probably the one for me, because they're really at they're powerless in that moment. And while Roger is promising death and destruction, just untie me and I'll kill all you, motherfucker. Then here we go. And then they're like, give it a rest, son. There's no heroes left. Meanwhile, Riggs comes out, surprise, motherfuckers. That the going through all that, but staying on the task, especially for Riggs, who is away and they can't see him. And, he gets his opportunity, he takes it, and then comes out. And now that it's him in killing mode, and the adrenaline's up, and he's pissed and everything else, right? He's like, all right, who's fucking next, right? And
yeah,
sweeping to deal with that, but just erases like 3 guys real quick. And then here we go. That one is because you really feel like, especially with Murtaugh, I mean, you feel the absolute frustration he has that he can't protect his child right now. And it is driving him insane. And he is doing everything to try and get out of that chair or whatever. And then Riggs busting through. That's okay. Hey, bang, bang, bang. All right. Now let's get your kid and get the hell out of here. Right. This is the mission to save family.
Yeah. For me, it was a kind of a mix between 2 and 4, ironically, that you both chose. One of you chose 2 and one of you chose 4. Later, Rio. Sleep well, my friend.
Be good.
Have a good day tomorrow. Good Tuesday. So, it's, and I agree with both of you guys. And I think there's really not much else I can add to either one of those, but I kind of agree to this point from James. The film needs all the parts to make it whole. If you take any one of these scenes out, like, then it loses its completeness, because they all matter. They all add to something.
It's all character. At the end of the day, and that's again one of the things that I again go, Die Hard because action movie or whatever, but it has all of the action tropes. This is really start out where this distrust and Murtaugh's like, oh my god, this guy's gonna get me killed, and I got a family and all this stuff. And then as things go on, you see it's not just, oh, you did the one thing and suddenly we're friends. No, I mean, the private conversation, Riggs is being honest.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's telling you this is, here's the, and it's like, I'm not afraid of dying. But I don't want to die, but I'm not afraid of it. And that you want to hear the truth, do I think of eating a bullet? Huh? Yeah. Every day.
Yeah.
And the thing that keeps me going is you're going to laugh, but it's the job. Right. Yep. And he's doing this stuff. And Murtaugh is like, all right, I'm calling your bullshit. And then when Riggs goes full honest and pulls the trigger, and Murtaugh's like, oh shit. Yeah. Right. And then kind of has to have the conversation with the psychiatrist. And then again, that moment after that, where they're doing the, well, I got you something for your birthday. I mean, it's the least I could do. You've done so much for me. That's the moment that they start to connect a bit, right? Where he realizes, okay, this guy isn't just a suicidal lunatic, right? I mean, there's the humor there, and I have been kind of an asshole. And then they go through, and then they have the clearing the house, and all that, that
thanks, Scooby.
He gets saved and all that. But I think the there's really nothing that you could cut out of this that wouldn't impact either character one way or another, right? Because you get like Roger's relationship with Mike, and the fact that as soon as he realizes, it's Hunsaker, Mike Hunsaker, because when Amanda is found and he hears the name and he's like, wait, what was that? And then he knows her, and having to go and tell Mike about that, and Mike is breaking down, and Raj, is just, I mean, he's kind of like, you could tell running through his head, oh my God, what would I do, if this was one of my kids, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
and then then it's like, oh, we found it was an accident, your house or whatever. It was some blonde kid with pits in the face. How'd you know that, Sarge? Oh, get over here. But the whole way through, you just have this slow redemption and building a friendship, and they become family because, again, under duress, that's what really matters. But it's not, you don't have it subverted with Rianne, running up, oh, hi Martin, or this, that, whatever. She's like, Daddy, and she is like locked on him, and he's oh baby, that family thing. And then Riggs is like, again, trying to throw some humor in, when one shepherd say to the other, let's get the flock out of here. He's just trying to move everything through, right? Because he's in combat mode and in protection mode at that point. And then when Roger realizes that Joshua knows, where he lives, and so they're both going, now they're going to deal with this shit.
Yeah, it becomes real personal, real quick.
Yeah.
Because when Mike's like saying like I want you to kill him, Mike. I want you to kill him, and
I want you to find them, and I want you to kill them, Roger.
It's like I'm a cop, man. Like
I can't do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
You owe me.
Yeah, but those kids asked if we kill people.
They say police hurt black people.
Yeah. Hey, can we just get some ice cream instead? Yeah, no. So.
Not you, Alfred.
Nah, poor Alfred.
Yeah,
hey, BB, Big Bird talks funny.
The whole private conversation. Like some people would say, to take your own life. Some people say that's the easy way out, and to Riggs, it's the harder thing, the more masculine thing to not pull the trigger every single day. Because most people would. In fact, he decides to, because some people call suicide the coward's way out, and it's like the easy way out. So Riggs is choosing to take the harder approach to life and deal with this pain every single day, even though he wants to. He decides not to.
Yeah, again, he needs a purpose in life, as someone said earlier in chat, and the fact that even absent his family, the one thing that really mattered to him, the job, he's at least doing good for the community, but it's not enough. To really give him a life. It is enough to keep him alive for now.
And Jay, you probably know the quote, but something along the lines of what's the biggest killer of old people? And it's retirement.
Yeah,
because once people have no purpose, once they're retired, they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Gord says when the prostitute died, the newspaper should have read Dixie wrecked. Dixie wrecked.
The night they shot old Dixie down.
Yeah, is there a Dixie wrecked here? Looking for a Dixie wrecked.
Dixie wrecked.
Gosh. Yeah. What about a masculine rating? Leon, don't forget to subscribe, like the damn stream.
Do it now.
Or otherwise, you might have to stare.
Get to a jumper.
If you don't like the stream, Riggs is going to take you handcuffed and jump up.
I'm jumping. Do you really want to jump? Do you wanna?
That's just fine with me.
Jumping's fine with me.
He tried to kill me.
That's fine. We can do it again.
I'm hungry.
I'm actually not hungry.
When we get something to eat.
Yeah.
But I would in that case.
So Leon gave it a 10.
Good night, Cindy.
Later,
Good night, Scooby. Have a good night. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Scoobs.
Talk to you soon. Confirmed Molly would jump off a building handcuffed to Mel Gibson. I mean,
there's a lot of women that would have done that, especially in that era. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom.
She would not have been alone.
My mother had this unhealthy obsession with Mel Gibson back in the 80s.
Yeah, there would have been a hell of a cat fight just to be the one that gets to get on the handcuffs. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So Leon gave this a 10 on the masculine scale. I meant Scooby. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I think he's aged well.
Oh, definitely, dude. He's pushing 80. The guy looks fantastic for his age.
My mom had a Tom Selleck obsession in the 80s.
My wife still has a Tom Selleck.
Yeah, fucking mustache. Come on, that thing. I could.
Porn stash. It's the porn
I cannot
stash.
grow in 2 lifetimes. What Tom Selleck can grow in a week. Like,
True.
I can. I'm just not going to because then I would very much look like a porn star.
Yeah. I mean, I can grow facial hair pretty quick, for the most part. And what I used to do when I would grow it out a bit, I'd always like, you know, shave like weird designs, you know, do the handlebar sometimes, do the goatee.
Why?
Yeah. Just have a nice like long handlebar goes all the way down the throat, you know.
I did that one time. I let my beard grow out quite a bit, and so did the handlebar thing. And then later that day, I went in with the clippers and gave myself the Austrian painter mustache, and came out and began to talk about my plans for Poland.
Yeah. There was one time, this was years ago, but I was like, okay, how many various facial hair designs can I do as I kind of chip away at it? Yeah, and obviously it gets to the point when you're only left with the Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
You know, for a certain goal, I would probably do that just for the sake of entertainment value. Just
as incel chuds who are part of the manosphere, yeah, it's definitely
True.
yeah.
Right. You know, it has been a long time since I've actually had a straight razor shave, look at the whole hot towel treatment and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's an art form, Nick. Yeah, you have to be very careful. Like, remember, I had it done by this old guy that was like 3 times as old as Goodwin, but this guy had like, we sat down, he did the whole leather, the whole. It's a process, dude. But like when you get up, you're like, you feel like a changed man.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I know the one of the last. It's probably been like a decade since I last did that.
Yeah.
And it was because like I ended up kind of going through different facial hairs and it was more so like, all right, well, I'm about to be fully like my beard is gone, all my facial hair is gone. Might as well just kind of clean it up a bit, and that's like it's like a masculine treatment. I don't know how else to kind of to say it. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, women are going to like a spa with the hot stones or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just do the hot towel.
Yeah,
get me with the proper, badger hair. Raise, the brush. Get everything in there. Okay, now let's go ahead and hit with a straight razor.
Yeah, it's like you're taking a razor blade that could easily just slit our throat.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of chip away at it.
Or just shave the top of your skin right off.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, it is an art form. I mean, I have one that I've been practicing, just even at kind of trimming like lines evenly. Which, I mean, I'm like, all right, Nick, don't fuck this up, otherwise you're going to regret it, and you can't blame anyone but yourself. I mean, so it is definitely something I've become more respectable.
Yeah.
I
would not trust any man under 70 to cut my face like that.
Well, the problem is you better do a Parkinson's check.
There's got to be a range, like
the guy's just shaking as he comes in. Ho 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 ho.
First, still. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Actually, the best straight razor shave I had was like a woman that was probably in her late 20s.
Really?
Yeah, but she worked for Mexican barber shop.
Wow.
And I mean, she was excellent. Dudes would be like, we have a free chair. Nah, it's fine. I'm waiting on her. And so yeah, she did the straight razor thing. I was like, ooh, yeah. She knew her shit. She cared about her craft.
Yeah. But like you say, Nick, the old school guys that fuck that leather belt, and they're like,
strop. You got to strap that blade.
Yeah. You see that fucking blade, and you're just like, yeah, if this person nicks me the wrong way, I'm fucked.
Stay very still. Let them do
it.
They'll move you how they need you.
Yep. Yeah, you just sit or lean back, back perfectly still.
Yep.
And if you need to sneeze or anything like that, you better speak up.
Yep.
Like, I gotta sneeze. All right, let them take the blade away from your neck. So you're not
I've straight razored myself a couple of times, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a safety razor. The hell with this, because it's still better than the Gillette 5-blade dog shit. But
oh yeah,
But yeah, I don't have to worry so much about whoops, I just cut off a chunk of skin, and that's gonna leave a mark.
Very Dumb and Dumber Jim Carrey, just like
yeah,
they catch it back.
Or I mean, like, do you like? I remember the first time I actually did straight razor shave, and had aftershave on it. I'm like, oh, actually, it does have a little sting to it.
Oh
So
yeah, let you know. Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay.
It does take a bit of that top layer off. Yeah,
Kevin McAllister wasn't BSing, even though he didn't get a straight razor, but straight razors are better than gay razors.
It's true.
That is true.
Although Zorro the gay blade may be better than straight razors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not trying to Sweeney Todd myself. That's for damn sure. Yeah, Blue. What do you think? Masculinity rating at a 10.
I would say I hate Graham Leon, I really do, but sometimes he gets it right once or twice a year. But I'm not
broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Nick, this alcohol aside, like Roger Riggs, the fucking Gary Busey, the captain, everybody's firing all cylinders, man. Like there's no effeminate character in this film. Every masculine fucking 10, man. Like I can't. There's nothing I would change. It's like there's somebody who's lost somebody, but so many people don't get nowadays where it's like, the old saying is like, behind a strong man is a strong woman. And like Riggs, what he's going through, Roger at his life where he's a family man, and the captain, Gary Busey being like the opposite of Riggs. But everybody, I just don't see anybody fucking being feminine. It's a great masculine movie. Everyone's
the psychiatrist.
Yeah. But even then, the funny part, she tells fucking Murtaugh after the scene with Briggs, like, I want to get a hot dog and I'm hungry. And he's like, yeah, should I worry about this guy? She's like, yeah, you should be worried about this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, even she's masculine. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go masculine. Nick, 10. I mean, Briggs and Murtaugh. Yeah, these guys, they're 80s manly men.
I don't know about getting cut by Sydney Sweeney Todd, but I'm okay with getting knocked.
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney Todd is how you get trans people. Let's start with Sydney Sweeney.
That ruined my
Sweeney
buzz.
Todd on it.
God damn you!
You wanted a facial coughing.
Yeah.
What about you, Gibson? What do you think?
Yeah, this one's because just watching it, I was like, ooh, there's a lot of beats in this, and it shows a proper character arc where it's not a weak, broken, oh, I'm miserable, pitiful, and then somehow get redeemed by whatever. I mean, he's still very competent. He's good at what he does. The problem is that he's lost the reason to live a full life, and he's hanging on just because of the job, because he's still doing good for someone, and he can make a difference, but that's not fulfilling enough. And then I think the thing that kind of tips the balance for me is Roger and his family, and then Riggs becoming attached to that family. That they welcome him in. They're very honest, and again, the wife is like, Raj, you're being an asshole, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, here, I try not to be. And that neither of them are perfect, and look at me, Raj still has the occasional doing dumb things that dad does. His kids love him, but occasionally will take the piss out of him, with Rianne, like the beard makes you look old, but that's fine, or whatever. And the next thing you see him as he's cut it off. The relationship with the wife is good, because she knows like the tells from him, where he's like, oh yeah, I haven't talked to him in quite a while. Really, why didn't you bring him up? And he's like, I don't know, I just haven't brought him up. She goes, Vietnam buddy. He goes, yeah, Vietnam buddy, whatever. It just kind of blows it off, but she understands that, right? And she doesn't push. She doesn't want to. You need to tell me everything because I'm busybody and all that, right? She's like, it's okay. That's a part of your life that you're not that comfortable sharing, and you know, if it's important, he will.
Yep.
You know, the fact that you recognize like the motivation, but it was always hilarious to me when he's like, she's like, what happened right after Rihanna's been kidnapped? He's like, nothing. This is fine. And it was like, my brother in Christ, what are you going to do? Continue to lie to her? I don't know. Rihanna's just out doing something. It's fine or whatever, right? But he's in the moment. He's trying to, you know, protect her and not have her be worried and all that. But that's the kind of, again, it's the realistic kind of shit you say where you're in the moment, just going, it's fine. Because I haven't figured out the fuck I'm going to do, and I don't have a plan, and I don't want to worry you too much and all that. But he has to, you know, tell her at some point. And, you know, that I just think there's so much realism, despite like some of the over the top stuff and, you know, the action, because you're going to have, you know, action movie with action movie trope type things. But the humanity of their relationship, and the fact that little by little you see the things that kind of unlock the trust that they have with each other, and you know, Riggs becoming, you know, attached, you know, when he comes out, he goes, yeah, it's a hell of a family you got. And you know, he's like, well, thank you. And he's like, you really didn't like my wife's cooking. He's like, no.
He's honest.
Yeah, right. It's like, what was the other one where he goes, remarks like that will not get you invited to Christmas dinner? He goes, my luck's getting better all the time.
Yeah.
Well, there's so
some good
many
lines in there.
small dark humor moments that are peppered throughout the film, which is great fucking writing.
Yeah, and again, it's very masculine in the way that men kind of get comfortable with each other. Yeah, we're gonna hold you to distance. I don't know about you. I don't know if I could trust you or not, right? And then little by little you earn it, and then, you know, the ball busting is already, you know, that you've got past, like, you know, the main gate. So now you're inside. Okay, we're starting to have a rapport a bit, but there's still some shit that I'm not sure about you on, right? And then by the time it's done, you know, they both proven to each other, you know, how much they trust each other, and they're willing to. I mean, the fact that Murtaugh is willing to put his family's safety in Riggs's hands, and Riggs delivers, and, you know, saves him and his daughter. It's
big.
It's all earned, right? And it's not, you know, just here, let's talk. You know, or here's this one thing that suddenly turned everything around. Suddenly I trust you completely because you did thing. No, you know, that's that gradual earn on that, and that they both fail at times. You know, the fact that the general's able to get the drop on Riggs. And he's like, don't try it, son. You're not that fast. And, you know, it takes him and all that. I think that I mean, Lethal Weapon is anybody that doesn't, hasn't seen this movie and doesn't hold it as one of like the great 80s movies has been hit on the head or needs to go see it or something, right? Because I think it's a better movie than Die Hard. I think Die Hard is more fun. Because I'm gonna see things and bang, and there's the explosions and the shootings and the one-liners and all that, right? But this is a much better movie, and it's a much better character study. And I think that that's the thing that kind of pushes this over the top is there is a realism and a humanistic relationship going on, and it really works. And I struggled to give it a 10, but I don't know why. I'm not sure what it would be missing, right? Because, you know, you have
Brace it, Jay. Do it.
You have your journey to the dark side.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Jay. To Leon, I said, you know, in terms of I like Die Hard, no doubt, but like it's action. It's action, one-liners, quippiness. John McClane doesn't have a character arc in that film compared to Riggs and Murtaugh.
Yeah.
I mean, and trust me, I watch Die Hard every fucking year. I'm not saying Die Hard's a bad film by any means. I'm just saying, like,
Die Hard is just an obstacle to overcome, and the good news is that because because of that and kind of the situation they're in, that him and his wife end up, in a better relationship or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's not. I don't think there's a real character growth.
No.
And
it doesn't have
this
to
one
be.
does. Yeah. You don't have to. Again, it's guy overcoming shit. Okay, cool. And that's a fun ride. This one has more meaning to it. And I think that I think I struggle to not give it a 10. I mean, if I was anything, I'd be like 9.75, but I don't know what I would do. Maybe a bit more of aspiration. Because Riggs is not, he's not becoming something or striving to become something that he doesn't even know if he's capable of or not. Right. He certainly, when it comes to like the action in it, he's damn sure he's capable of, killing people's the only thing he was really good at. It's more like him getting back to where he was with his wife before he lost her. Right. And so he's kind of a journey back. So again, he knows that he's been there once, so he can do that again. Or he can get back to a place that he has been before. So he knows it's within his ability. So I think it's strong on the inspiration. I don't know about aspiration for that. And Murtaugh, I don't know that he really really does an aspirational thing. I think maybe the okay, we're going to try and save my daughter, and he asked Riggs, are you as good as you think you are? And he's like, I guess we'll find out. But he's kind of taking a leap of faith, I guess, in that. But I don't know how much of that is him putting faith in himself to achieve greater than he even knows that he can, versus placing that faith in Riggs. Right. And so that would be the one area that I could, that's kind of where I struggle a bit, is that I think the aspirational often requires a very large challenge, of the self or of an external thing that makes you go, I don't even know if I can do this, but trying is worth the effort. Right. I don't know that this really succeeds for them on the aspirational side. That's the only reason I would be kind of fighting over that 0.25 in the scoring.
Yeah. It is interesting, because I was trying to think if there was any other films that we've covered where maybe all of us had given it a 10, or what movies did get a 10 to begin with. Like, I know John Wick had a high score, and that it might have been a 10. I don't quite remember. I'd have to go back. I know that was the third movie we ever did.
Yeah.
And obviously there's been some other ones that do have a heavy weight on like sacrifice, like talking about movies like Saving Private Ryan, of course, stuff like that. But yeah, I know there's been quite a few movies that have taken or have gotten like solid 9s. But this one, I definitely am like, I'm somewhere between like a 9.5 and a 10. I wouldn't be mad at myself for giving it a 10, but there is something that I don't know what else they could have added to the film, to this movie, that would have just solidified it even more. Like I think from who Riggs is, what we know about his background, his everything that he goes through, everything that he says. I don't know if you show us more, if that means anything, or show more more of his troubles, his process, his healing, or how he comes through with it. But
I think Murtaugh would have to be the one that becomes aspirational, because I think Riggs is the redemption of, you know, and you know, becoming whole again. That's his best arc, and there's not like, oh, I'm going to make him even deadlier, or no. I mean, he's already the lethal weapon. So what are we talking about? You know, it's more like maybe Murtaugh that would have the opportunity. But even then, I think it would steal a little something. You would have to change the plot entirely, to really have full aspiration represented in there.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know. Like I'll give it a rating today, and I'm like, nah, maybe we should have changed my rating.
That's me. I'd be like,
just say 10. It's okay. You're welcome. You're among friends.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I won't be mad at myself for giving it a 10.
No.
You know, because it can't get any higher than that. If I give it a 9.5, I'll be like,
yeah, did I cheat that a bit? I should have done better.
Yeah, it's like, man, I could have gone higher. I could have gone higher. I feel like I'd have like
that's me. It was like, I mean, I can see myself going a little lower, but it's hard to justify because it's missing a bit of aspiration. I don't care. You know, I don't necessarily need to have the characters to be going through an aspirational moment. Now, from like our standpoint, absolutely, it's you know, these are aspirational characters. You know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the 10. Fuck it.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah. I saw this comment and say, well, I do think Die Hard is the better movie. I can understand the higher appreciation some have for this, because Lethal Weapon does relationships far better. It has a better emotional core.
Yeah, I think characters matter in stories, and McClane, you know, the Die Hard and all that is. I think McTiernan was doing a much better job, like cinematically, and you know, certainly some of the action pieces and things like that. But I don't think it has a better story, and certainly doesn't have better characters.
Gore King hates Lethal Weapon, the whole franchise.
He does.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
No.
He was like, Lethal Weapon 2 was so bad, he retroactively hates Lethal Weapon now.
I don't know. Gord told me that, I mean, he said he was busy, so he couldn't join tonight, but that whenever we do Lethal Weapon 2, he wants on. So
yeah, you know, he did that for Cannoli. He loved it.
Listen,
so
I dislocated both my shoulders. That's so historically accurate.
Let me just find a wall and slam myself right into
exactly.
it.
That works every time. Sure.
I don't have to try to dislocate my shoulders. They just do it occasionally, and it's like, oh, that's nice.
Just gotta pop it back in a spot. We're good. So
no, they're getting back in the spot. No, that doesn't tend to happen so much.
Yeah.
See, Gore doesn't have diplomatic immunity.
My dislike for 2 actually made me like it more. Hell yeah, VHS Lethal Weapon, love that.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon 2 is a lot like Rambo or you know, things like that, where you know, it becomes kind of a cartoon version of itself.
Yeah.
My buddy he sent a picture. It's like, what movie are you watching first? And he had a stack of 5 VHS tapes.
Nice.
Oh god, can I find it really quick? I'll tell you in reverse order.
There you go.
Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick, because we have covered some of these movies on the channel. Oh, did it go away already? Damn. I might have gone already went away, but let's see if I can figure it out. And I know it was Lost Boys. And then it was Princess Bride was also on there.
Mm.
And then it was Predator 1 and Predator and then Predator 2. And I forget what the other VH tape was, but he had it, and it was the way he was holding it was Predator 1, 2, Princess Bride, something, and then Lost Boys. And I was like, the way it's organized right now, it would work perfect. I was like, you could switch Princess Bride and Predator 2 for me personally, but I'm like, but that's totally fine on for those VHS tapes go, but yeah, it's a great movie. I agree. I think if you haven't watched this movie and you're happy to watch this on a replay, do yourself a favor, watch Lethal Weapon. It's a great movie, period. But it's also a very masculine movie, and it's also a Christmas movie. So you could technically watch this every year, which I might have to start doing by default.
You probably should.
Yeah, like. So I was already started, watching Die Hard pretty much almost every year because once that became a thing like years ago, I'm like, no, this makes sense to me.
This was a Christmas movie before Die Hard, so
it was technically speaking. Yes,
I mean, like you're saying, Nick, it depends on what atmosphere you talk about, but 1987, right? Budget 15 million, box office was 120. This made 10 times back its fucking budget, and that's not counting VHS sales. So by all means, how many films nowadays do 10 times their budget? This is a fucking financial beast. Like I mean, it's not like this film bombed at the box office.
Yeah, I mean, this was huge. And there's a reason that they made a ton of Lethal Weapon sequels, sadly.
I mean, even the sequels, Jay, like financially, the sequels did even better. Like,
because again, here you go. But those are examples of because of the work in this movie, you really care about the characters.
Yes.
And so I want to see more of these characters, not I want to see the Lethal Weapon universe. Oh, I can't wait to see how they explode thing next time and shoot bang. And there was I hope there's some blue aliens that show up. You want to see Murtaugh and Riggs.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Great duo. Great, again, buddy cop chemistry, especially between the actors. I can never get tired of watching this movie. It is definitely a great watch, great time. And it's not overly long. I don't feel like the movie has too many drawn out parts. I mean, it's only like an hour and 30 minutes or something like that. I forget. I think it's like,
look at my copy of Voodoo. It's I think it's an hour 49. So
I think it's like maybe
that's credits, but
5 or 6 minutes worth of credits because I think it was like one.
Yeah, I mean you have to get out. You have to run away as soon as it starts with the Lethal Weapon song that they thought was going to be great on the radio and was never played.
Yeah, so you can miss the first when
you hear the Casio keyboard. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I gotta go.
The official runtime is actually 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's near 2 hours. But you don't notice it because shit is going on all the time, and you are actually involved in these characters.
Yeah. Well, definitely. That's when Nick was talking, Jay. Like timestamp wise, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We already know exactly who Riggs, Murtaugh, and Mr. Joshua is within the first 20 minutes. Everything you need to know about these characters, we've already established in 20 minutes of airtime.
Yep.
Yeah.
We know about Mike and his daughter.
Everything.
And
the first fucking act is just that's it. It's
set it up. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. My VHS says 110 minutes.
Hour and 50.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but that'll do it for tonight. For Lethal Weapon. Again, gotta watch this movie. Gotta watch this movie more often.
Christmas film. Watch it with Die Hard, and because trust me,
double feature.
Instead of watching Die Hard 2, watch Lethal Weapon, Die Hard. Trust me, you'll be happier.
Lethal Weapon and Die Hard double feature. That makes sense. I might do it again. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, Ode to Joy versus Jazz Sax. There you go. That's,
and I mean, what says Christmas more than some jazz saxophones?
That's
so,
right.
You know.
Well, and I think the best part of this is that it also shows like the depressing side of the holidays when you have family loss and all that stuff or whatever. And yet,
definitely.
hey, guess what? There's still people out there. You can still find a purpose.
Yep, exactly. There's a lot of meaning. It's not just action film like people getting shot and there's explosions and so forth. It's like there is that because it is the 80s. But again, Shane Black knew what the hell he was writing.
Yeah,
we actually had good writing from Shane Black. So there's a lot of good character arcs. There's a lot of great themes in this movie. A lot of great lessons to take away from that are like, just as you said, a good one. Like you can find purpose out there. There's plenty of people out there who don't have a place to go to or one seat less now at the dinner table, and there's plenty of opportunity to fill that void or just to find a new purpose, new chapter, continue living onward and not taking the short way out, So it's like I think Riggs is I would say a model character, not in every regard, but for the sake of his main plot, and what he has to go through. There are definitely people who have had to deal with that in real life. So, but good night, Jacob. Appreciate you, man. I mean, it's a little early to be saying Merry Christmas, but absolutely Merry Christmas.
Why not?
Oh! I haven't busted out the jolly old Saint or jolly young Saint Nick Santa hat yet. So,
God,
Molly, don't you have like some toys to make and stuff like that? Santa's helper, all that kind of stuff. As a mod, right?
And I think again, Murtaugh sums up the Christmas spirit perfectly when he says, "Get that shit off my lawn."
Get that shit off my lawn. Yeah. So next week again, we're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It should be interesting. I am looking forward to that one though. Been a childhood favorite film, but I haven't watched it in regards to.
Are you going to be beating up your inner child?
I might. It's all right. I can.
Like, I'm going to beat up my inner child and take his lunch money because what the hell was he thinking?
I can do it. It's fine. I'm a grown ass man now.
Yeah. I'm a grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man. What was that, Molly? I'm not modded, so I get a pass. I don't know what you're talking about. Cowabunga says it all, dudes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it does. And like I said, it's gonna be interesting to talk about it while I eat pizza. So the question is if I'm gonna go with an 11-inch pie or a 12-inch pie or a 14-inch pie. We'll see.
Every inch matters.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, that's what she said. Elias Kotas. Oh, Cody has paying his dues early in his career. Team. Yes.
Casey Jones.
Dude.
Crumpet.
You even know what creek is before you know what crumpet is.
Only Raphael has a New York accent.
Yeah, I'll show you. Damn.
Yeah.
I lost the sigh. Then it is gone. But I can get it back.
The whole 30 minutes or less. Yeah, right. How many pizza shops lost so much money because of that shit? 30 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Those guys, those pizza guys running.
They're 2 minutes late, dude.
There was so many actors.
Oh, come on. I couldn't find the place. Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza.
That's right.
Do you like penicillin?
I got to get a new route.
Give it a 10.
Yeah. Give me that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Jose Canseco bet? Tell me you didn't pay money for that. There's a lot of quotable lines
Oh
in
my
that
God,
movie,
there is,
dude.
yeah.
Like it's gonna be fun.
We'll talk
I
about it
think.
next week. Nick, it was a birthday present for me. Bring my kid to see this film in theaters for the anniversary. Oh, just such a great fucking time.
Absolutely. Why don't I ever dream of Harrison Ford?
Who says I don't?
April O'Neil / Chris.
Get off my lawn.
Get this shit off my lawn.
Getting Nick to 1,000 subscribers would be great. I mean, it would.
You never know.
I would be extremely blessed and grateful.
I think so.
You know, I mean, I appreciate every sub. I really do.
If Leon can get to 1,000 subs, anybody can.
That is
I'm
true.
not wearing a dress.
Yeah, he wore a dress. Do I just need to take off my shirt at this point?
Nick, come on.
Nope. We have a firm rule on that as obvious barriers.
Yes. What's up, girly? How you doing? I like to do a little chucking in my spare time. Did the fact that he's doing the chucking in the suit as well.
Oh God,
it's so good. I'm sharing this live with the boys.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it, James. I really do. Well, account getting deleted again soon. Whose account?
Peepers.
Peepers.
Actually, I did model. I came in for
Molly. He has
John
shown
Wick.
up as a woman. Yeah, it was John Wick.
John Wick could turn me into a woman.
Yep.
Yeah, don't you remember that? I don't know. Were you?
I saw my wig.
You were watching that.
I don't know. Molly was watching then.
Because Leon's like, I retired Leon. I was like, well, I'll pick it up, dude.
Yep. You got Christina.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles JAMA. TMNT, the original.
Super sticker. What is it?
Also an 80s movie.
Draconis, man.
Oh man,
And
Draconis walking in. there.
Draconis is like, here's 10 and here's 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. I did arms today this morning.
Yeah.
And then I walked for like 25 minutes on an incline, and I hated every single second of it.
Yeah,
because I hate cardio.
Incline burns. It's weird, Nick. As you get older, it's like I hate cardio, but I love like heavy. Well, Frank Grill will say that shit. Frank Grill is 60. He's like, dude, I hate cardio. He just does like fucking 3 sets of 6 and 8.
Yeah, I mean, like that is the one. I think that is the
intervals
best
if you want to do
form.
cardio.
Yeah.
Dude, Draconis, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. We had a good time yesterday playing some Helldivers.
Nice.
And last Thursday was fun too. I think we're gonna do it again this Thursday. We're gonna do some more Helldiving action,
man. A new update's awesome.
Yeah, new update's been great. A lot of bug fixes and all that kind of stuff. So the game's in a great spot, honestly, which is always nice for a game you like and doesn't get shit on. So I'll play a couple clips for you. Honest. I don't know. I mean, I've probably played all of them so far, but
just you, Gemma.
What did Gemma say?
The stream keeps stalling.
Yeah, it might be you. Yeah.
What is your animal spirit?
Sorry, wrong one. Different movie. My bad. I meant to play this
You
one.
calling me crazy? You think I'm crazy? Yeah, you want to see crazy? I'll tell you.
That's a real fucking gun.
It's a real fucking gun. It's a real fucking badge.
That's a real badge, and this is a real fucking gun.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll just do a little shout out again. R.I.P. General McAllister.
It's a laugh.
It's the great laugh.
It's always fun when you watch someone roast their nuts on
I would say he's laughing at the dude just got blown up with a bunch of drugs and grenades in a car in the middle of the street. But it's funny because he did tell him he's gonna fucking kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I told you I was gonna get mine.
Give it up, son. There's no heroes left in the world.
I'm a man of my word.
And remember right before that, just how it gets to that point when he's in the alleyway, right? And he's like,
no way you live.
No way you live. Shoots the
So
driver.
does the quick draw on him and bang.
Yeah.
Gore King's wrong. If Nick died like that, I would cry. If Leon died like that, I'd laugh.
Oh yeah. Again, the difference between humor and tragedy is when you are roasting your nuts on Hollywood Boulevard, that's humor. When I'm roasting mine, that's tragedy.
Yeah, Molly, you miss Christina every day? Yeah.
It's understandable.
It's all right.
Blue couldn't get drunk enough to find female him attractive.
Did it for Nick. My sister's like, "Are you doing this?" I'm like, "Yep."
I remember when peanut butter turned blue.
That's true. That's true.
It wasn't peanut butter.
He was working that pencil.
It was the pen.
Yeah, I just threw that thing. I threw it out.
Fangirl, how you doing tonight? How was your weekend? How have you been?
Hey, Fangirl.
I hope you've been well. Wait, hold on. You've never seen
the best one is, and I told Nick this offline.
TMNT?
I'm on offline. Nick's birthday stream is peak for my 2025 is Nick's birthday stream.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. It was definitely one of my favorite streams. Unbiased.
Mm-hmm.
And we also, there was very important educational experience where we taught Leon that True Lies is actually self-cucking. And
yeah, it was a long stream, but there was so much information that was bestowed upon
Bex learned what Blumpkins were.
Yeah,
that's why I said before Nick had channel 2024 was Can Always Sasquatch. I watch it every 6 months. Velocipaster.
Oh God,
that's my 2024, and so far for this year is Nick's birthday stream.
Yeah.
The most fun I've had this year was Nick's birthday stream.
Listen, December 22nd. So in 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to be having the tournament. We get the masculine bracket tournament. So every single movie that we've done so far this year, I'm picking characters from, and they're going to have a face off.
Finding most masculine.
To find who the most masculine character of 2025 is. And they will be the reigning champs. So then go into the next year, well, we'll see who
can wins and try and knock off the champ.
Yeah.
To beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Yep. You want a shot at the title, Jack?
Yeah. Don't mind if I do.
Yep. Because that's going to be a fun one. That's going to have, probably quite a few people. I'm going to invite, a lot of chat involvement, of course, that's going to take place in terms of voting. So it's kind of similar to Zach's,
but without gay millennials.
Right. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Nadia might make an appearance. She might not know what she's voting for.
I mean, she went from seeing 5 films to 8 films. I'm proud of her.
Yeah, she might be able to vote on one thing, which is fine. I'm sure. If Matt were to make an appearance and we talk about Bill the Butcher going against someone,
if Matt makes an appearance, Waylon's going to riot.
Yeah. I'm not gay, but I'm a millennial.
Well, that's an important distinction.
Yes. Technically, I'm a millennial too, but far removed from the
gay millennials factor that we have problems with.
Right, exactly. So that'll be a fun stream. So yeah, one more movie to talk about before we do the brackets. There's actually a nice bracket site that I found, so I've already started to pick characters out of it, so it'll be fun. I don't know what else I'm going to do for it. I'm kind of just thinking about maybe pulling clips from the characters, and which shouldn't be a lot, but I should have still some saved, thankfully. So, but either way, it'll be a fun time. So I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, it's a good way to cap off the year. So I'm more than likely to take the 29th off because I might actually be out of town at that point too. So,
Waylon's right. Yeah, I mean, if Lord Tentacles is in there, then I mean that's just it's an easy run for him.
Game, set, and match.
Yeah. Why even bother?
That's like
he's more like a referee at that point.
Yeah.
Like kind of just watches and just kind of was like, oh yeah, no, that's a good matchup, and so won. Yeah.
We actually consult Tentacles for the winners.
Right. He technically is just like the tiebreaker, right? Like,
Yeah, that should be that. Yeah, Gord's right. It should be the Lord Tentacles title.
We can definitely add that.
Yeah. Who's hosting the Tentacles trophy this year?
The trophy has eyes on it. Actually, no, the trophy
Just
has
an eye.
An eye. Yeah. For Lord Tentacles. Yeah, that's gonna be AI generated.
thank God they're making a season 2.
Yeah, listen, helps me out, helps us out.
I mean, it was the power of Tentacles.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, if Tentacles wasn't in that game, in that season, I don't even know.
Why would we even? I mean, no. I mean,
at that point,
we'd have been out like by episode 3 or something. It'd just fuck this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd have been like, all right, first two's done on that first week. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
on to something else. So, but yep. I don't know who I'm gonna raid into. We'll see. I want to thank everyone in the chat. You guys are awesome. Everyone that stuck around from the raid, appreciate every one of you. Everyone's been awesome in the chat for chiming in, the donos, the super chats. You guys have been great. Yeah, I do appreciate the messages, of course. And yes, I will read whatever they say. It's the least I can do, because I know you don't have to do that, but you do anyway, out of your own charity. And the likes, subs, I appreciate them as well. Looking forward to next week, like I said. And we'll cap off the end of the year, the week after that, with the masculine bracket. I'll probably start kind of promoting that a little bit more after the following week, of course. So be on the lookout for that and just keep sharing it. I want to get a good little match appearance. So, but that'll do it. I'll see you guys next week. And
Toidle.
And get that shit off my lawn.
Get that shit off my lawn.
Have a nice day.